100 the last time you played him. I think 101 the first time. Just what have you learned defensively about what it takes to be successful against this team?
Um, you know, I mean, they present unique problems just like every team, and they've um, added some really good shooting to their team. But I think against them, it's important to protect the paint, protect the rim, and then rebound right with Durant and Stewart and their kind of offensive physicality. So this is the challenge of the NBA. Play the Celtics where you have to have one game plan and quickly shift, to another game plan. Um, while also keeping our basic identity.
About the dog days of this time of the season. You got 4 games left until All-Star break. JB just mentioned in his presser, one of the things the really good teams do, right, is try to teams that are looking ahead, right, and kind of pounce in those areas. How important, or how do you keep the guys from not looking ahead?
We have such a mature group and great leadership. It really starts there. I mean, coaching, you pair them the best you can, but it's really about those people, those players in the locker room and how they prepare. Luckily, we have a group that's has experience, and they've been through it. Max Strus, Donovan, Darius, they're at that age where they kind of know the grind and what it takes mentally to prepare for games like this leading up to the All-Star.
Coach Donovan was added to the what happened with his shoulder and what he played tonight.
So I believe it was fourth quarter. I think it's the first play of the fourth quarter. I don't know if you saw it. I think it was on a drive. He got a real shot in the shoulder. So they're in there looking at him right now. Shoulders are tricky, so we'll kind of evaluate and see. But again, I'm always cautious with shoulders, and we don't want this to be. I don't think it's going to, be anything long term, but we have to just be smart. But they'll make a decision in there pretty soon.
Also, kind of like what Serena mentioned, you guys holding them defensively, but they can also drag teams down in the mud with them offensively with their defense. How do you guys consistently be aggressive and attack end while still putting pressure on them?
You got to beat them, beat their. They want to set their defense, try to see, try to get them in transition, get some easy ones. That always is a good start. And then you better have offensive physicality, better screen well. Go to the rim. You have to be ready for contact and finish. Um, you know, but I expect we struggled last night offensively. I expect our guys to bounce back. In this team, they pack the paint, protect the rim. We got to make threes. This is just how this league is. And I think we were 1 for 14 against him to start last game. So hopefully we can do a little better job, hitting our open threes, because we're going to get them tonight.
When Evan has a game the day before or a game before, you focus on him and getting included into the start. Is that another key for you guys tonight?
Sure. I have to always think that, you want to, get him back in the fold, get him back in the mix, bounce back. But a lot of times with the big time players, they're self-motivated. So you might draw up an ATO or call a set play from off a free throw, but it's more I expect him to bounce back, because he's one of those players that doesn't like to have 2 subpar performances in a row.
Kenny, throughout the year, there's benchmark 10 games in, 10 games in. Tonight, 50 games in, thirds of the way. I can surmise where the team is at 50 games in, 2/3 of the season in.
Kind of what everybody's surmising. We're having a heck of a year. Incredible record, and I think it's kind of the elite team, performance. What do you do against the elite teams, which is you know, I get that. I get that, question, we'll keep having to answer that question. But very pleased where we are. And again, I always talk about our leadership and you know that locker room and that combined with our talent and skill, we're in a really good place. Listen, I think that next step is always for this team. It's a mental hurdle. It's a mental mm, step up as much as it is anything. So uh, we look forward to more challenges on the horizon. To prove ourselves. So you know, do think we talk about these things, we're open about these things, you know, and looking forward to more of those challenges.
That was gonna be my follow-up, whether it's this year or in past years, the experience you've had. As you get to that backstretch, are there areas that you really hone in on?
Sure, and I do think post All Star, there's even more of a shift, right? How are we getting ready for um, the postseason? You know, uh, and we're constantly fighting that balance, right? Like man, we played Detroit tonight, but do we start working on our blitz defense a little bit, or do we start moving in that direction? I do think post All Stars is you do more of that. First part of the season, more your identity, who you are. But I do think you can start working on some of the postseason challenges we're gonna face.
Obviously, there's a lot of noise league wide about trade speculation, who could go where. This is not your first trade deadline as a coach, but
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are the challenges of keeping the locker room focused during this specific week?
Again, it helps when you have a mature group. They know it. They even joke about it. And that's the type of group we have. They get it. So I think maybe with a younger team or an inexperienced team, we might have to talk through those things. But these guys get the business of it, and makes my job a lot easier. That it really is not a head coach speak to the group. They get it.
Do you think the amount of movement that we see around the trade deadline is a good thing for the NBA?
That's for you to. I love continuity. Yeah, I love. It's great having the same group. Um, Anytime you add or subtract it can it can work both ways, but there is some you know indecision when that happens. So, um, but you put my fan hat on. Sure, it creates buzz. It creates. We all talk about it. So I would think that's a good thing for the NBA overall.
Understanding that each of those elite competition games that you guys have had are all different in their own way, is there any kind of commonality that you've seen when you've seen the performances your team has had against them?
So maybe it's we could talk tactics, a million things, right? And what can you do on both sides of the ball? But I the more I'm in this, the more I see, it's kind of your mental, your belief, and I think trying to get that next level, a lot of it's about belief, really believing in yourself, believing this team can get to that next level. Um, I did feel like, Boston last night, we were a little um, hesitant, might be the right, instead of like going and getting it, going and grabbing it. We're a little bit wait and see, and to me, it's not talent. We have the talent, we have the capabilities. There's a little bit, um, you know, mental kind of strength, and mental belief, believing in ourselves. So I think that's the next step for this group. Do you really believe that we can do this? We can get to that next level, and that's what I see sometimes against the better teams where uh, um, not at that we believe 100%. So, but that's normal when you're going right. Every team's gone. Brad went through it with his team. Every team trying to get to the mountaintop. You have to believe, I you know his team has all the capabilities to do it. So, right.
Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve. Mira el ritmo. Welcome to the corner, Arisa guest ambassadors. Guest connect ambassadors. Comienza, c'est comme ça, ma chérie, la, Francia, Colombia, me gusta, J Balvin, Willy William, me gusta, los DJ no mienten, le gusta a mi gente y esto se fue muy bien. No les bajamos, mas nunca paramos, esto tomado y blanco. Mi gente, me falta el acento, ¿y dónde está mi gente? Sí, y ahí nos vamos. El mundo es grande, pero lo tengo en mis manos. Estoy muy duro, sí, ok, vamos. Y con el tiempo nos seguimos elevando. Y seguimos rompiendo aquí. Las están rompiendo aquí. Botellas para arriba, sí. Los tengo bailando, rompiendo. Yo sigo aquí. Seguimos rompiendo aquí. Las están rompiendo aquí. Botellas para arriba, sí. Swing away, way back way. You streets not safe, but I never run away. Even when I away. OT, never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I need one dance. Got an energy in my head. One more time, but I go. Higher powers taking a hold. I need one dance. Got an energy in my head. One more time, I go. If I was taking off. Strength and guidance, all that pushing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my hands. I had to bust up the silence. You know you got to sit by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't want to spend time fighting. attention out of center court for tonight's honorary presented by Milwaukee International. Welcome Haley, who's heading off the game ball tonight to the official. And Haley, enjoy the game. Every time straight to call, use a key. Push, start, spark, put clips on Lord, they been sober. For a lot of double my soul. Like behind me, like I'm coming out the driveway. It's grind day from Friday, the next Friday. I've been up straight for 9 days. I need a spy day. Yeah. She try and give me that Wu Tang. I might let my crew bang. My crew deeper than Wu Tang. I'm rolling with. You know my crew name. You know 2 Chainz. I'm pulling up in that Bruce Wayne, but I'm the feeling, man. They kneeling when I'm walking in the building. Freaky women, I be feeling from the bank accounts. I'm feeling what I'm feeling. No man, they got me young playing from the D to steal it. Click, 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 click. Ain't nobody fresher than my mom. Click, 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 click. As I look, click, 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 click. Naughty bad, they want. Man down, we from. No, we from.
Two Eastern Conference powerhouses going head to head as the champs, the Boston Celtics, take on the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have been dominating the East all year long. Donovan Mitchell. Speaking of dominating, look at that huge jam from Mitchell, who just reaches way back and kind of hangs in the air beyond Kristaps Porzingis. Didn't really go over him, just went beyond him on that play. Later, Porzingis looking for a revenge jam, but Jared Allen beats him up top and swats that shot. And in the early going, Boston with an early advantage. Jaylen Brown gets the jam. That lead goes to 19 after that dunk. Donovan Mitchell gets a layup. Then Max Strus has his 3 deflected, but eventually Jared Allen just winds up with the ball and stuffs that one home. He had 17 points and 18 rebounds at the half. Boston was up by 10. Kristaps Porzingis gets the steal. He gets it over to Jason Tatum. He's wandering in for the layup. Nicely done, 61-49. Later in the third, Darius Garland initially creates the turnover and then just races out and is rewarded with the easy layup on the other end. But Boston's lead is still 11. Jarrett Allen gets a defensive try on Kristaps Porzingis, and it doesn't work because Porzingis got around him and got the stuff later. It's Darius Garland with the jumper. That cuts the lead down to 6. Jason Tatum hits a 3, the lead back to 13. Donovan Mitchell knifes his way in for the layup, and the lead's at 10 for Boston. Derek White makes the defense pay with the 3-pointer there, the lead up to 15. Darius Garland now. Part of a Cleveland run gets it over to Jared Allen for the bucket and the foul. He'd hit the free throw. Donovan Mitchell hits the tough mid-range jumper. Then Donovan Mitchell for the tough layup off glass and the foul. The free throw goes down. He had 31 points and 10 rebounds in the game. Derek White pump fakes and hits the pull-up three-pointer. He had 20. Boston up by 9. Darius Garland with less than a minute to go drains the 3 plus the foul. Boston's lead down to 5. Now watch closely here as time's winding down. Donovan Mitchell gets the steal. We're racing the other way with his squad down by 5, and eventually it's going to end up in Evan Mobley's hands. He goes for the pass out to Mitchell, but no, sir. Jason Tatum is there with the steal. Boston gets the W in the end. Your final score, 112-105.
Donovan Mitchell in his 8th season, a 5-time All-Star. Number 45, cool under pressure. This young man right here, Donovan Mitchell, has come to play. Mitchell, right down the teeth of the defense. He hammers it home with an explosive dunk. The Spider attacks. Mitchell for the win. Yes. Knocks it down. Killer by Mitchell. Just an unbelievable offensive force is Donovan Mitchell. Behind the press. Great pass by Donovan Mitchell. Outstanding. Steal by Mitchell. Mitchell with a pick six. Mitchell back-to-back big-time please. Donovan Mitchell has been everywhere. One of the most underrated things about Donovan Mitchell is this one. Play second chance for the Cavs. Mitchell cuts. Mitchell twist. Mitchell spins. Now you see me, and now you don't. Mitchell takes it right to the shot. Look out! And long come a spot, and it's there beside a footer. Oh, mercy! The Donovan Mitchell Show. Mitchell for free breaks the house down here in Cleveland.
What's all this?
717th in line for free NBA tickets. Need to make sure that they see me in the crowd. But first, I need to finish my post.
You know you can do all that without doing all this. Look, with the NBA app, you can fan hard on your faves, test your fandom, and with NBA ID, get a shot at free tickets, all for free.
Does this mean there's more time for my bucket sport?
Yes, they know I came from the bottom. Just about, yeah, I know. I tell my now, it's up to my fucking man, they know I get that money sticky. Oh, that's on me. Jumping out that MC with K3. Hold on, call him. Will 36 for me. Down brick, doors split flat. I'm gonna make bitches got my earth on frozen young. Come on. One shot they pay me down in 1 million. When I walk in, I'm got my with me. I've had it old Mike Court, free purse, Mike Jordan, still like things that I pull up and I got all these cameras on me, big money, keep it coming. Don't know how I got it, man. Say I ain't gonna broke from the head since I was 16. And I put them on, now I would come out. Shit on shot, I won't pop out for that. I would come out from 100,000, now I'm getting gun. Come try some, I'm on fire in the Saint Laurent. Hit the gas, my ears run. My wife just ready to turn. Make it, we do that line and cry now. Get it down, wake up, bring it, bang, ring. I came up straight out the school, I told you I don't put no her. If it ain't no bitches, grandma, man, don't pop his your son. Take, break it, make it, shake it, do it right like dynamite. With it, pop it, with it, get my pockets right. I was down and on my, I prayed on it like N9, get it right. Cause they saw me jumping out that MC with K3. Hold on, call him. Will 36 for me. Down brick, doors split flat. I'm gonna make bitches got my earth on frozen young. One shot they pay me down in 1 million. When I walk in, I'm got my with. Hold up, I put a lady split and I'm got to me trying to fit in, hit my.
The National Basketball Association, the Detroit Pistons, and Little Caesars Arena seek to foster a safe and enjoyable sports and entertainment experience. Be advised, fans engaging in interrupted behavior, such as for this place. The referee, Nick Bush, and the umpire, Brett Manson.
I'm on that dope again. I'm on that flow again. Switch up the flow again. Yeah, yeah. Fly down the parachute, gripping it.
All right, Pistons fans, welcome back to Little Caesars Arena. Wednesday night, game night, as the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers off against our Detroit Pistons. We need the energy from tip-off
until the final buzzer and show the entire NBA why the 313 has the best fans in the league. Here's one thing I need to do. After the national that's facing the
You're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Reds, Cavaliers, and Blue Jackets.
Chilly Detroit, Michigan sets the scene for Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network, presented by Hyundai. It's a Central Division clash as the Cavaliers battle the Pistons. We have a couple of good ones at the point guard position tonight. Darius Garland of the Cavaliers occupy the top spot in the conference with a mark of 40-10. And tonight they'll square off against Cade Cunningham, whose Pistons are at 500 and slot in at 6th in the East. Hi, everyone. John Michael alongside Brad Doherty. So great to be with you once again. Well, Brad, let's get right to it. This is a Piston team that loves to attack the rim, and protecting that paint for the Cavaliers is our Toyota key to the game.
Yeah, John, you're right. The last two games we played against this team, we've kept them below 100 points, and we've done that through being dominant on the defensive end. We've got to go ahead and establish the inside presence and dominate that interior, whether it's blocking shots, getting on the defensive backboard, but making sure whenever Detroit turns into the lane, there's an answer. This basketball team, the Detroit Pistons, they love to score the basketball in the point. Cade Cunningham will attack you at all times. So defensively, we have to be hyper-aggressive, block shots, talk, communicate, switch, help, but most importantly, capture that basketball when it goes up on the backboard. One shot, that's it. Get the defensive rebound.
No shortage of young talent here tonight. These rosters feature 4 All-Stars. 3 will play this evening as Donovan Mitchell is out. He has a shoulder injury that is not expected to be long-term. Now, in about a week and a half, Evan Mobley and Cade Cunningham will make their All-Star game debuts, while Darius Garland will represent the Cavs for the second time. Now, Brett, as for Darius, as we move into March, April, and beyond, what's the next step in terms of what he needs to do for this Cavaliers?
Yeah, we've seen Darius evolve his game this year. The point guard's responsibility is to make sure everyone is involved on both ends of the floor, especially on the offensive end. Darius has done that exceedingly well. Next step is to be more vocal, to go at his players, to demand excellence in every possession, and make sure you're getting the shot and quality opportunity you want every time down the floor. That's next for Darius Garland.
Should be a fun one tonight. Coming up, Donovan Mitchell discusses his comfort level with that Cavalier locker room as we now welcome you to sit back. Crack open your favorite beverage and settle on in. It's the Cavaliers and the Pistons. It's straight ahead.
Basketball fans from around the great state of Michigan. Those of you visiting around the NBA, good evening. Welcome to the 313 Little Caesars Arena, where tonight, on the big stage, under the bright lights, they come to play NBA basketball. It's the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers and your Detroit Pistons. At this time, we ask that you all stand for the singing of the national anthem. Please welcome the David Whitfield Choir.
For the rest we were so gallant.
Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by your Northern Ohio Hyundai dealers and by Calvetta Brothers Floor Show. It's time to fall in love again with your home. Welcome back to Detroit for Cavaliers basketball. I'm Serena Winters. Now that the All-Star dust has settled, the national attention has turned to the NBA trade deadline, which closes at 3 p.m. tomorrow and has already sent shockwaves throughout the league as we have seen multiple-time All-Stars change zip codes. Well, Donovan Mitchell certainly knows the business side of the NBA, but he also knows that the strength of this team lies in the uniqueness of that locker room.
At the end of the day, it's not our job. Our job is to continue to be this tight-knit group that we are. And if, Kobe and those guys in games where they feel like they make a move that makes us better, we adjust, we adapt. And I think for us, we know what we have here. We're going to continue to do that. And I think I've been around a bunch of trade deadlines. I think this is the calmest one. I think I've been around as a unit. I think because we're just here. Not really worried about anything else going on. To be honest with you, I forgot the deadline was Thursday. So I think for us, we're just so focused on what we have here that whatever else happens. Obviously, we love each other as individuals, but also as players, and we want to continue to build upon that.
Coming up, the Cavaliers, who are without Donovan Mitchell tonight, will look to slow down a Pistons team that's hunting for their first win over the wine and gold since February of 2022. Can the Cavaliers make it 12 straight against Detroit? That's next on FanDuel Sports Network.
Distance fans, clap your hands and stomp your feet. Once again, time to meet and greet the ball. Who represents the team? Troy, listen. I found it. Welcome to my top Piston D from overtime elite. It's the 669, a song. Simpson, out of Tennessee. Set to see the Detroit 12, game time, 6-9. Tobias Harris, numero 0. One time night out of Memphis at 6'10", working boot. Mistake. Ain't no mistake. It's the 6'6". Hey, Nottingham.
The last two games. It's the most in a two-game span since April of 1992. And Cade Cunningham accounts for 29 of those 69 assists. So this is something Cade and the team can use to their strength tonight. It's something they've done a great job with as of late, and it'll be helpful against a team like this tonight, George.
Thanks, Natalie. Are we ready for our starting lineups? Brought to you by Henry Ford Health. Jugar el partido de las estrellas.
Pues sí, lo merece enormemente. Antes de conectar la televisión.
As for the home Pistons, Cade Cunningham is the headliner. He ranks top 12 in scoring and top 3 in assists. John Blair Bickerstaff was the head coach of the Cavaliers over the previous 4.5 seasons. This summer, he switched addresses and has guided the Pistons to a 25-25 record over their first 50 games. Meanwhile, Kenny Atkinson's Cavs play the tail end of a back-to-back this evening. Kenny won his first 15 games as the head coach of the Cavaliers and 40 of his first 50. That 40-10 record has his team on top of the Eastern Conference by 4.5 games. Well, it is beating 3 of 4 between these clubs. The Cavaliers claimed 2. Both at home. Late October by the 9. Knocks it down.
Nice ball movement already by the Cavaliers. Evans shot 1,000 shots in pregame here, right there in that three-point spot, just getting ready because he knows he's going to get some open opportunities.
Tobias Harris was badgered by Karis LeVert. Here's Cade Cunningham. Cunningham works on Mobley, gets to the paint, back it goes to Harris. Harris to the elbow, a pump fake, a 15-footer, no rebounded almost by Allen. Out of bounds it goes, and the ball will stay with the Pistons. Jared Allen is coming off a big performance just last night as Allen scored 17 points, grabbed a season-high 18 rebounds as that Harris mid-range shot is short. And here comes Karis LeVert. LeVert angles off an Allen screen. Down the center of the lane, a floated high off the window. That was altered by Jalen Duran. And here comes Cunningham. Cunningham finds a cutter in Asar Thompson. Thompson could not finish. And the ball stays with the Pistons once again. Strus got back in a hurry in transition.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Max. All-out speed, just hustling back. Just barely getting a hand on that. Nice job. Great effort back on the defensive end.
Cunningham gets 2 feet in the paint. He cannot hit. Allen gobbles up yet another rebound.
Well, Cunningham's got the guy. He's going to try to get into that paint if you let him. If you push him away, he will yield to that. So got to keep that pressure on him. If you don't, he will keep chipping away at you.
Mobley eventually gets it to LeVert. Now Allen got tripped and fouled by Duran. This will be a matchup to watch tonight.
That Duran is a credible athlete, very explosive, big, powerful build, and J.A. is really like a live wire. We saw him last night just absolutely eat up both ends of the floor on that backboard. Had a great game against the Celtics, J.A. did. So we'll have a good match tonight.
Duran had a 16 rebound game against the Cavs a week and a half ago. Allen eventually gets it off to Darius Garland. Garland hangs in the air. Strus is open. Strus for 3. Strus knocks it down.
This ball moving by the Cavs. Darius got stuck in the air just a little bit, but he knew where Max Strus was going to be at just because of the way the play was run. So excellent find and nice shot by the Cavs.
Cunningham leaned upon by Garland. Back it goes for a Hardaway 3. Hardaway is one of a handful of veterans brought in by the Pistons during the offseason. They certainly have fortified this roster. LeVert is poked at from behind by Asar Thompson. Gets it to Garland. Garland works on Thompson. Got a half step. Thompson rebounds. Asar. He'll stop at the top of the key and send it upstairs to Duran. Garland pressured by Thompson. It's a long, angular perimeter player. Whoa, it's Thompson. He grabbed Garland there. Replay on. It's shoveled back to Strus. Mobley works on Tobias Harris, the veteran. He makes easy work of that as Mobley has 5 quick points. And now Kenny Atkinson wants an explanation for that non-call.
Yeah, you saw Darius Garland's whole body go backwards as he got grabbed. Nice job by Evan, taking his time, getting to the position he wants to on the floor. That's key with Evan, taking his time and getting what he wants, not rushing.
Cunningham commits a foul, perhaps of the frustration variety. Here's that no call.
Let's see, Thompson's going to yank Darius backwards right here as he goes. He's got him by the arm. Good job, but Darius fighting through that, though. You can't stop. There's no whistle. You got to continue to play. You can't throw your arms up at the officials. You got to go play through it.
We mentioned that meeting 9 days ago between these teams in Cleveland. It was a frustrating evening for Cade Cunningham as he was guarded by Max Strus. That's knocked away from Garland, but Strus recovers in a hurry and salvages the basketball for the Cavaliers. Off it goes to Mobley, who cans the corner 3.
Good job by Max Strus again. Great hustle by him, getting that ball back. And good ball movement. The Cavaliers taking their time. Like I said, getting to where they want to go and doing what they want to on the offensive end.
Cunningham slow walks it down the lane. Great sign here early for Evan Mobley. He went 0 for 4 from distance in the loss last night to the Celtics. He's hit his first 2 shots, and the Cavs continue to feed the big man as he almost had an and one right there. But Mobley has gotten off to a quick start as he has hit the ground running.
Evan Mobley just, when he takes his time and does the things that he does well, he's really, really difficult to deal with. It's when he rushes and puts too much pressure on the situation that he struggles a little bit. But last really did a good job there.
Mobley drains his first. The Cavs tonight Without Isaac Okoro, Dean Wade, and Donovan Mitchell. Okoro misses his 19th overall with a shoulder sprain. Wade is 7th with a bone bruise on his knee. Donovan got banged up last night in that loss to the Boston Celtics. Kenny Atkinson described his injury as one that he does not believe to be long-term. Then you saw Jaden Ivey. He's out for the Pistons. He broke his leg on New Year's Day. Still no timetable for his return. Jalen Duren picked up an early pair of fouls, so we get a look at Isaiah Stewart as Cunningham for the foul line missed the 15-footer. That's grabbed by the long reach of Evan Mobley. LeVert wants to work in on Hardaway. He'll bank and miss. However, tips it off to Darius Garland. 4 minutes in, Garland's floater is true as he gives the Cavs a 15-7 lead, and J.B. Bickerstaff wants an early timeout.
Yeah, Darius Garland, that in-between shot, he is so adept at getting that little teardrop shot off over anyone.
A couple of nice hustle plays by the Cavs. We saw Max Strus keep possession alive as Darius Garland was the beneficiary there as we're underway in Detroit.
That's the nice thing about small businesses. When you're working with someone, you're working with them the whole time. You know where to find them. If something goes wrong, we're here to help you.
So nothing ever goes wrong.
Time to fall in love again with your home, only at the Calvetta Brothers Floor Show.
What you got to say?
New balance. We got now. Driving the Nissan Rogue, Google built in is like the perfect assist.
Hey Google, add basketball hoop to the shopping list.
See why it's been named a Consumer Guide Best Buy for 11 years in a row. Drive the award-winning Nissan Rogue today.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months on Rogue. 4 to 6 Nissan vehicles with starting MSRP under $30,000.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every next step, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
We're back in Detroit where we take a look at the live odds for tonight's game, courtesy of FanDuel. If you get in right now, you can play the Cavs at minus 340, the Pistons at plus 250, over under 237.5. The Cavaliers opened as 3.5-point favorites. Serena Winters was back behind the Cavalier huddle with that last time out. Serena?
Well, John, Kenny Atkinson was really pleased with the defense on Kate Cunningham. He said, look, after taking hard shot after hard shot, we've got to keep that up on him. And that he was really liking their offensive physicality and just to keep that offensive physicality going.
Mobley, meanwhile, gets called for a foul as he got a piece of Asar Thompson.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you got to be really aggressive on that offensive end and push the pace a little bit against this Detroit team because there's the foul right there. Just got it a little bit coming down because they can get you in the mud a little bit, make it a slow basketball game and really just wear you down. So you got to keep that energy up and be kinetic on that offensive end and make them move.
Let's pause for a word from Wayside Furniture.
No, cars aren't the only thing you can test drive. Wayside Furniture, keeping it local since 1937.
Serena mentioned that Kenny was urging his club to continue to apply the pressure on Cade Cunningham. In that last meeting between the teams, it was one of Cunningham's worst shooting nights of the season. He went just 9 of 26. He saw a lot of Max Strus in front of him that evening. Whoa, as that pass goes over the head of Mobley, and the Cavaliers cough it up.
Yeah, I thought that last game against Detroit, it made it really, really difficult for Cunningham to get into the rhythm of the offense. It was very arduous for him to even move because of Max Strus being so aggressive. So that's a key. You got to keep him active, stay active in front of Cage because he's such a dynamic scorer.
Harris from the elbow. Tobias is coming off one of his best performances of the season. 22-point effort here 2 nights ago in a wild 132-130 loss to Atlanta. Trae Young just hit a couple of haymakers down the stretch as Garland ducks under a defender and he scoops it in.
A nice move by Garland. Hold up under Thompson.
Thompson missed it wide. Jared Allen was there to alter the shot. Mobley pushes. Garland works on Cunningham, fires over the top. Strus soars in. Out of bounds, however it goes. Last off, Strus.
You really see the difference of pace between the two teams. The Cavaliers are playing at a high pace. Darius turned the corner here. Little pump fake up and under. Got a little body foul there by Thompson. Didn't get the call, but got the bucket.
Asar was selected 5th overall back in 2023. Brother Ahmed, we saw with Houston just a couple of weeks ago. One slot ahead as Cunningham's twisting shot does not go.
These two might be the best two brother athletes in all of sports. We're talking about these Thompson guys, man.
Dumps it back to Mobley. Mobley got around Cunningham. Challenge Stewart. Stewart with the rejection. Strus grabs the loose ball. Finds Garland in the corner. He got Cade on a flyby. Back to an open LeVert. He slows. He wanted to shoot that 3, but Mobley got out there in a hurry.
The Cavs got back on defense fairly quickly. Got the defense set to see if they can make a tough shot.
Now Hardaway hoists that 3.
A little bit stuck on the rotation there on the weak side, and the Cavs just didn't quite get to Hardaway.
Harris had it poked away by Mobley. It comes to Strus. Back it goes to Garland. Garland shakes right around Thompson. Deals back to LeVert. He'll swing it off to Strus. Cunningham with his head up. Shovels to Stewart, who's the trailer. Kenny Atkinson wants to talk it over.
Pistons being very aggressive on that transition.
Men's skin dries up faster in the cold. Take your skin to its happy place with Dove Men's Micro Moisture technology that leaves your skin feeling hydrated. Dove Men, care changes everything.
Ohio Stadium, where the Wolverine and Buckeye States meet. But this time, it's different. The Blue Jackets and Red Wings take it outside with the Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series. Buy tickets now.
Reimagine exceptional with the 2024 Buick Envision. With advanced technology and breathtaking clarity, and quiet serenity within. Experience confident driving and all-wheel drive that takes you wherever you need to go. Make every day an occasion. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9 APR, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on this 2024 Buick Envision.
ESPN Bet has seen Green, Steven's A-list. Why can't I have a cool sounding featured bet?
Like what?
Molly's matchups.
I don't love it.
Molly's money lines. They call me the queen of money lines.
Do they call you that?
They should.
Mad Dog Storms. Mad Dog Storms. I get it. It's no Stevens A-list. Sign up for ESPN Bet to receive your welcome bonus and your first 30 days of ESPN Plus on up.
This season, 4 new bombshells enter the villa. Not them, for free 5G phones. They've got the look, they've got the charm, and they're all free at Metro. And connections will be tested when they learn that the 4th line is free. 4 free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G phones and the 4th line free. That's wireless without the gotcha. Only at Metro.
How about we all look out for each other and stay safe?
Welcome back, Cavaliers. One Pistons carefully chooses his spots and when to deliver the message, something that Jared Allen, after 2 standouts for him, has learned about this. Dropping one to Boston last night, Kenny felt that today was the time. Believing in yourself is just as important as anything you can do tactically on the court to reach you.
just honest. He says the first thing that's on his mind, and honestly, it's usually positive. Today, he gave us a speech about believing in ourselves, about everybody believing in this group collectively, and that's just how he is. He wants the best out of us.
Yeah, it's all about motivation at this level. Everyone's talented. Everyone has ability. So how do you motivate guys to be their best? And sometimes it's just a positive message. You don't always have to poke a fire in a guy to get him to respond. And when you have a mature basketball team, it's all about being direct and being honest. And that's what Coach Atkinson is with these guys.
Darius Garland out of the timeout, buries a three. Sam Merrill, Ty Jerome, and George Niang have checked in for the Cavs. 5:10 to go in the first, Cavs by 4. Cunningham to the bump from Niang. Relays and finds Hardaway. Merrill battles Harris and eventually grabs the loose ball. He'll find Niang. Jerome will quarterback this offensive sequence. He works on Beasley. Beasley's been effective off that piston bench as Jerome kisses it off the window and gives the Cavaliers a 22-16 lead.
Really concerned. I thought the offense was started a little too high, but Ty Jerome utilized that as a chance to dribble drive, put some pressure on the defense. It yielded, gave him that little shot off the glass. Nice job.
Harris works on a shorter Merrill. Tobias Harris is in his 14th season in the NBA. This is his second tour of duty with these Pistons.
As Tobias works his way into that mid-post, we might have to get a double team on it.
Jerome again from the other side. Once more uses the window as Ty Jerome has 2 quick field goals.
So Ty catches you off guard. We talk about his cadence all the time with the basketball. It's just really an awkward cadence, and if you're not paying attention and really fundamentally sound defensively, you get shots off on you all night long.
Harris with a quick release. Stewart rebounds. Stewart is a physical hombre. Under 4 to go here in the first quarter. Recently served a suspension for accumulation of flagrant foul points. Been enough flagrants. Skip a game. Get suspended. Merrill took it right back. Niang. Allen's there. Allen's floater, however, doesn't go. Evan Mobley sits at the scorer's table. He scored 10 quick points to open this game. Cunningham looked like he forced that one a bit as that ball's knocked out of bounds. Last off Stewart. Well, Ty Jerome checks in. More often than not, something happens, and something happens quickly.
That's what we said a couple of nights ago about him. He comes into the basketball game. He's not just a substitution to come in and fill a spot. He comes in and makes things happen. And he's usually pretty aggressive on that offensive end. And what you see with Ty is if he goes on that offensive end, his defense gets better as well.
There's a bit of confusion. 6 Pistons were on the floor. Eventually, Tobias Harris made his way to the Detroit bench as we get our first look at both Ron Holland and Simone Fontecchio. Holland guards Jerome. Jerome uses a Mobley screen. Again finds an opening. This one's twisted back to Jalen Tyson, who has checked in. Now Merrill off to Mobley. Mobley works on Stewart. Banks it up. Rebounded by Cunningham. Cunningham was leaned on by Tyson. He'll shovel to Beasley and get it back. Cunningham is picked up by Niang on a switch. He'll drive, go to the left hand, and turn the Cavalier lead to 2.
Cunningham's going to continue to drive to stop that basketball. We've got to get in front of him, make him pick that ball up or take a tough shot.
Works on Holland, try to dump it back to Mobley. That was picked off by Cunningham. Cunningham ties the game. Dude's already taken 8 shots. He's hit 3. Mobley between the circles. He comes and gets it. He unloads a 3. He's got it.
And we can use a healthy dose of George Niang tonight. Making some shots, take a little pressure off of us offensively as we're a little bit tired tonight. Obviously playing such a huge game last night. The legs may not be there. Got to focus mentally. Play smart.
Cavs last night uncharacteristically shot just 40% in a low-scoring affair, a 112-105 loss. They did 5 of their first 10 threes. Here comes Tyson in toward Fontecchio. He'll travel. Fontecchio leaned out quickly at Tyson. Tyson shuffled his feet as the Cavaliers have coughed it up 5 times here in the first.
Nice little screen there by Evan on Fontecchio and gives George just enough time to square those shoulders up and knock down that shot. Very aware.
Benny has gone 9 deep here in this first quarter. He indicated we may see Craig Porter tonight with no Donovan Mitchell. The 9 so far. Malik Beasley has been instant offense for the Pistons this season. Not that time. He's second in the league in bench scoring is Beasley. Jerome with his head up. 35 to go in the quarter. He'll work his way inside. His floater creeps over the front of the rim as he just bullied Beasley right into that lane.
Jerome, excellent job getting to his position. Again, these Cavaliers, talked about it in the pregame, got to get to where you want to go. Don't let the other team dictate anything. You take it.
Stewart's moving around on that screen as Merrill was playing peekaboo trying to defend Cunningham. Stewart left hand doesn't get the roll. Dean cleans the glass. Jerome veers off a Mobley screen, draws a double, Niang's open again. This time I'll put it on the floor, work on Holland, get right where he wanted to, and he banks it in.
Nice job by George Niang. Everybody thought Holland thought he was going to drop that ball into Evan Mobley's lap, and the big G-Wagon just kept coming down the lane. Good job, George.
George and the Cavs have scored the last 7 points. Cunningham off the Holland. Holland breaks baseline. He ran into real estate, but the Pistons get bailed out. The foul on the Cavaliers.
George gives him a little pump fake. Here comes the G-Wagon, baby. And one.
George was trying to claim that foul, but it's assessed against Evan Mobley. So Mobley picks up his second.
George's a good teammate. He wasn't within 30 feet of that player, and he was still trying to take the foul.
He was the loudest, however.
I heard him, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Show your love for Cleveland and the Cavs by shopping the Land Collective's Forest City Collection. Shop exclusively at Cavs.com/shop. Well, this is the start of a brief 2-game road trip tonight here in Detroit, and then Friday in D.C. as the Cavs will take on the Wizards. The Wizards, by the way, are 2-0 in the month of February. Wins over Minnesota and Charlotte.
Big trade, by the way.
Big trade. Chris Middleton is the newest Wizard. Jerome draws the foul. He puts it up and in. Sasser got a piece of Jerome. And instant impact from number 2 and wide and goal once again.
Just does not pick up his dribble until he's going to make a play. And then there's the foul. But you see him looking. He's hunting all the time. Very much like a predator on that offensive end, Ty Jerome, as he is looking for someone to make a play with. Always with that basketball. And it's either going up for a shot or a pass when he picks it up. He hardly ever gets stuck in between.
Ty Jerome has hit his first 4 shots. He has 9 points in 5 minutes, and his Cavaliers enjoy an 8-point lead. Here's Marcus Sasser, the second-year man out of Houston. He's guarded by the rookie Tyson, now picked up by Merrill. The shot clock shows 6. Sasser bounces to Stewart. Stewart's long passes into the sinks.
Good defense by the Cavaliers. I like Tyson in this position. I think Jalen Tyson could be that guy to give us some toughness on the defensive end. He's a hard-nosed kid, plays hard, physical. I like him in this rotation a little bit more. We're going to need see more of him on that defensive end.
That's how he will earn minutes.
100%, because he gives you great effort, and you just can't account for that. If somebody's going to give you tremendous effort all the time, you play that guy, and we need a little bit of toughness there, and I think he could be that guy.
Ranked at 6'6", activity. Jerome again, another floater. That's his first miss. The first quarter is over. A good road first quarter, particularly considering the Cavs were in action just last night.
Yeah, I thought we got up to a decent start. Detroit settled in, playing like they should at home, and then our rotations have really picked up. Ty Jerome's been outstanding. Played some good basketball.
Evan Mobley got the Cavaliers jump started. Ty Jerome continued as he came off the bench as the Cavs closed the opening quarter on a 10-2 run.
Do you know your rights if you've been injured in a rideshare accident? Seek medical treatment for your injuries. Get the police involved. And lastly, don't go it alone. Call us at Elk & Elk. We'll protect your rights and negotiate the maximum compensation for your injuries.
Dupixent can help people with asthma breathe better in as little as 2 weeks. So this is better. And this. Dupixent is an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems and doesn't replace a rescue inhaler. It's proven to help prevent asthma attacks. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflamed blood vessels, like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening joint aches and pain or parasitic infection. Don't change your stop steroid, asthma, or other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your specialist about Dupixent. Disturbed. Live. Oh. Get up young and now with the 25th anniversary of the 5-time platinum album, The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show, The Sickness in its entirety, and greatest hits with special guests, Daughtry, and nothing more. March 31st, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets are on sale now at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. Disturbed. Live.
The crowd, we turn up the house, you know we get lit. Running the town, not talking to clown, but you know that we in. It's inevitable. Welcome back inside Little Caesars Arena, where Evan Mobley and the Cavs are on top of the Pistons 34-26. Evan Mobley looking for a bounce-back performance, and he is off to a terrific start. And this should be not surprising to anyone, Brad, who has seen this young man over the last few years.
Yeah, Evan doesn't stay down for long, and I knew he'd bounce back tonight and have just a better shooting game. He played hard last night, just didn't shoot it great. That's going to happen. So another night in the NBA, it's what makes it so great, man. Every night is an opportunity to pick up where you left off or to clean up what you did the night before.
Paul Reed has checked in for the Pistons. The Cavs gave him a 15-foot set shot that he missed. Holland with the steal off to Sasser. Sasser angles to the basket. He got thwarted by Sam Merrill. Comes back to Holland, who lays it in. The Pistons get called for a delay of game. It's a warning. You can't touch the ball once it goes through the basket. That was a point of emphasis a couple of seasons ago. Mobley swatted at by Paul Reed, the former Sixer. Mobley finally gets rid of it as Tyson provides an outlet. Tyson spins on Beasley. He left it short. Reed rebounds. Sasser over the Piston logo. Tracked by Merrill. Into the corner it goes for a Holland three. Reed rebounds. Now Fontecchio. Fontecchio mid-range. In and out. Opening minute, second quarter. Sorry,
That's all right. It was a good defense by the Cavaliers. Got to continue to battle on that defensive end.
Dan Merrill buries a three. Dan has come alive over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, that shot's starting to become consistent, John, and we know what that means when Sam Merrill starts feeling it. He gets that bullseye on that basketball. It can score in bunches.
Sam put a 9 spot in terms of 9 threes on Dallas last weekend as Reed gets inside. He's been active early in the second quarter.
Reed comes in and knows he has to be active playing against Evan Mobley. You can't just show up. He's been very aggressive, and right now he's doing a good job of going at Evan, putting pressure on him.
Tyson for three. Fontecchio. Inside to Reed. Reed tangled up, banks and misses. That's rebounded by Niang. Reed was Joel Embiid's primary backup each of the last 2 seasons at Philly. Merrill, quick release. We thought he got hit. Tyson arrives on the scene. Gives to Jerome. Jerome looked to break baseline. Holland cut him off. Then Merrill gets knocked down, and Holland gets called for the foul.
What a scrambly play right there. The Cavs were trying to make something happen quickly, and a little bit out of control there. You see Sam's in the corner. There's foul right there. Yeah, got him hard on the arm.
As referee Nick Booker, who makes the call. He's joined by umpire Brett Nansel, and our crew chief this evening is Curtis Blair. And he was true to his word. He does go 10 deep, and he does insert Craig Porter Jr., a second-year man out of Wichita State. Mobley puts it on the floor to the push from Reed. Will they count the basket? I think they will. Yes, they will.
Yeah, good job by Evan. Got fouled going up into the shot. Little one-on-one. Reed's on the side. There's a man. He just pushes him, shoves it. Good play by Evan.
I thought the official on the far side, Brett Nansel, waved it off, but crew chief Curtis Blair said, yep, it's going to count. The bench loves it. JB Bickerstaff, as he has been known to do from time to time, bends the ear of Curtis Blair.
He's been having some conversations with the officials, as JB is known to do.
Sasser finds Holland. Now Fontecchio, he can't shoot it as Porter was out there originally, and that was knocked away, but it comes to Reed.
Cavs got to be very aware with Fontecchio and these guys about running and not overrunning the defensive assignment. Craig just got a little bit, he was going hard. You like the effort, but you got to stop right in front of that guy. Make him shoot over top of you.
Wow, Mobley took it right through Paul Reed. Jerome just continues to go to the 7-footer. Reed for three.
Where'd that come from? I thought he was passing the ball, John. Man, what a shot by Reed.
Reed, over his 5-year career, shoots threes at about 31%. He hits that time. Mobley, can he answer? Oh, yes.
Right back at you.
How about the response by Evan Mobley this evening? He has 18 first-half points, 3 for 3 from distance. Boy, Holland appeared to push off on Mobley, and Kenny Atkinson is furious.
Really, Evan just got knocked out of the way for a layup there. As long as that's the way you're going to let everybody play on both ends of the floor, you don't mind it.
Merrill got bumped by Fontecchio. Evan Mobley has opened this ballgame 6 for 8, a perfect 3 of 3 from long range, and he has been all over Paul Reed in this second quarter.
Good job of being aggressive by Evan. He knows we need him on that offensive end tonight, and he has showed up in a big way. He's been great on both ends of the floor.
You want to talk about playing with a purpose?
Yeah, he does every night. He gives us great effort on both ends of the floor. And, and you can depend on Evan. He's going to play hard. He's going to play smart. He and Jared Allen both are just tremendous. Our interior is just locked down and so mature.
Allen trying to find a cutter at Tyson, who was sprinting out of the corner. But Darius Garland has returned. Ty Jerome gets a well-earned rest. Cavs this season have been good in terms of protecting the basketball. They commit the 4th fewest turnovers in the NBA. Oh, they've given it away 7 times here in this first half. And there's Allen with the steal. Just give me that basketball. Porter leaks out. Hill, bank and score. Terrific body control by the youngster to give the Cavaliers this 10-point lead. Fontecchio, who was picked up from the Jazz at the trade deadline last season. He can't hit the corner three. Merrill swivels in. Gives the Porter. Porter works on Holland. Porter inside with some contact and got fouled.
This is the 3rd night in a row we've seen Jared Allen step out into that passing lane. I mean, he's got the quickness of a guard. But look at that. That's incredible. Being able to get out in that passing lane at his size. Porter goes, nice, strong left hand, got a lot of body there, and then come to the other end. We see Craig Porter again. There's that guy who's so effective in his moments on the floor. Craig Porter is just outstanding.
You just mentioned that the Cavs have won that turnover battle so many times this season. You can ignite your passion with a 25-26 Cavs United ticket membership, which grants access to home games and season-long benefits that include playoff priority and discounts at the team shop and concession stands. Plus, you can enjoy exclusive perks that increase with membership tenure. Join the Wine and Gold as a Cavs United member at Cavs.com/enroll. Sasser, bird dog by Merrill. He almost looked. Oh no, a foul is called. Merrill is whistled for the personal. Brett Nance was right over here near us. He's only about 15 feet away, and he said a foul was committed before Sasser traveled. You see the look of disbelief first on Sam's face and then on Kenny's. Sasser between the circles. He's watched by Porter. Down the lane went Beasley. He stuffs it home. We mentioned Beasley is second in the league in bench scoring, only to DeAndre Hunter of the Hawks. Garland uses an Allen screen, has Sasser on his side, and then he walks. That is turnover number 8. Garland's out here with Porter, Tyson, Merrill, and Allen. Sasser uses a Harris screen. He'll find Holland. Ron Holland picked 5th overall in the most recent draft. He cans a three as the 19-year-old turns the Cavalier lead to 6.
Actually, pretty good defense by the Cavs. Weak side stepped in and stopped that dribble drive just to kick out to Holland. Whoever's coming over top, you got to keep running over and get a hand in front of him.
Now Holland strips Garland, tries to run over Merrill. Oh, and a block's gone. My guess is that Sam had a foot or two in that restricted area because he appeared to be set. So the block is on Merrill, and we'll take a look when we get back.
In 10 years, Lisa Schneider will have an amazing second act, thanks to career reskilling courses from AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
From starting strong to it's been a week. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
They say destiny finds you. Unless your dad and brother when you'd have a quarterback destiny instead. Hey, enough of this, Eli. You can't ruin my destiny, Peyton. Not this time. I'm 44 now. I will, because America is going to pick me to make the FanDuel kick of destiny. Your hubris is your weakness, big brother. You're the best man who wins.
FanDuel, Kick of Destiny 3. Make a free pick to compete for a share of $10 million in bonus bets. And new customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets.
What's the score of the game?
The new Hyundai Elantra with America's best warranty. There's joy in every journey. Now for a limited time, get 2.99% APR on the Hyundai Elantra. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Join me as I take a deep dive into the least consulted ticketing app in history, SeatGeek. Did SeatGeek invent the ticket? No, but we do make them work. Drum roll, please. Ooh, how do I use the seat view feature?
It shows seats with a pole blocking the view. Don't buy those.
What if I want to sit behind the pole?
Buy those.
Join me as I bore you to death with a series of interviews about a ticketing app that just does what it's supposed to do.
Hope you guys enjoy it. Get the bowl, throw a couple strikes or spares or gutter balls, whatever you guys prefer. Everything is accepted.
That's Matt Strus at his inaugural Bowl of the Land event at Corner Alley in downtown Cleveland to support the recently launched Max Strus Family Foundation. And guys, it was so neat to see all of Max's teammates and the Cavs organization show up and support what has been a dream of his since he was in college. His family foundation will raise money for multiple charities, giving back to families battling cancer, youth sports and education, and mental health awareness, to name a few. And why bowling? Well, as a kid who grew up in the south side of Chicago, he used to attend a Chicago Bears charity bowling event with his late uncle. He said it was always one of his best memories. Now he gets to create those memories for others, living out a dream of giving back with his own family beside him, who just means everything to him.
Well done, Max. What's your high bowling game?
Let's see. Well, depends on cheating or not cheating. So I got issues. So
Cheating what? With the gutter lanes, with the bumper lanes? What do you mean cheating?
yeah, you got the bumper ball thing.
Right. Please tell me that you don't play with the bumper lanes.
Almost 300 with the bumper lanes. I can even screw that up. So without it, I'm at 185-ish, 186.
Levert steps back.
I used to have my own ball.
Your own ball?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Here's Allen. He'll deal back to Strus. At 185 is your high game. Allen puts it up and in and draws the foul. And Jared Allen has a chance for the three-point play.
Yeah, I'm proud of that, too.
185 is your high game with your own ball. For your spinner or just a driver right down there.
Man, that 16-pound ball, sling that thing down there, trying to knock a hole in the back of the wall. It was shrapnel flying.
Jared Allen completes the three-point play. He has 6 big boards here in this first half. We're halfway home in the second quarter. Cavs 51, Pistons 44.
Yeah, Cavs find themselves a very competitive game tonight. The Pistons are always going to, this team gets better and better. Every time they go out on the floor here at home, it's going to be hard to to play against him, so the Cavs got to be smart, especially after playing last night.
Cunningham in traffic gets fouled by Porter. Cade has opened this ball game 3 for 8. Plays a lot of minutes. Does Cade Cunningham. Recently selected to his first All-Star game. Cunningham, Mobley, and Tyler Hero will be the first-timers from the East. Well, in many ways, this league is built by Black history and elevated by the voices of Black players, coaches, employees, and fans. This month and beyond, the NBA honors Black history and celebrates this community. You can scan the QR code to learn more. First-timers from the West include Victor Wembanyama, Alperen Şengün, and Jalen Williams. As Wembanyama has a sparkly new teammate in De'Aaron Fox.
Well, that's going to be a heck of a combination. That's going to be fun to play against those guys.
Garland got himself into the paint and missed the shot. Back comes Harris. Harris gets held up by Strus. Cunningham. He's watched by Allen on the switch. Now it's Hardaway. The shot clock shows 5. Cunningham puts it on the floor. Angles inside. His floater does not go as Allen was right there in front of that rim.
Yeah, Karis LeVert got caught on Duran, and they were trying to post him up. Karis did a good job of moving his feet, not letting Duran lock that big, strong body on top of him.
LeVert's floater doesn't go. Thompson in a hurry. Hardaway reverses and misses. Duran's there for the follow. Duran was quiet during his first shift. He gets in the act here and brings that Cavalier lead to 3. Porter, he drops a triple. We had a whistle. Strus ended up in the row of photographers. He's checking on a cameraman down there. It was hard to see from our angle what exactly happened.
He was stuck back here, but couldn't quite see what happened.
I think he was tangled up with Cunningham, was Max. Take a look at that left side of your screen. Here comes Strus looking for a potential rebound. There was the contact, and Strus got dumped. So they are going to review this. 4:46 to go here in the second. Curtis Blair comes over near us.
What do we think for a possible flagrant?
A possible flagrant is what is being reviewed here. I thought they'd also look at the timing, but there's no question that shot was taken first. So they will count the basket. That's not even an issue right here. The question is, will Cunningham pick up a flagrant? Now, flagrant fouls recently are nothing new for these Pistons. Isaiah Stewart on Wednesday. This is in Indiana. He just got tipped, and that was it for Stewart. That also put Stewart over the threshold in terms of flagrant points, which drew him a suspension. Okay. If you get 6 points in terms of flagrants, here comes the announcement. It's going to be a common foul here. I don't think this rises to the level of a flagrant.
After review, it will just be a common foul. It did not rise to the level of a flagrant. Max Strus will be shooting 1 shot.
So the Cavs do have a chance for the 4-point play. Count the basket for Porter, and now Strus will get an extra free throw with a chance to give the Cavs a 7-point lead. I started to say if you accumulate 6 flagrant points, you get 1 for a flagrant 1, 2 for a flagrant 2, as you might imagine. Once you hit 6, that gets you a 1-game suspension. Yeah. If you then get up to 8, that draws you another suspension, and on you go. And it gets costlier and costlier, not just in terms of games, but the pocketbook gets lighter as well.
Yeah, so I had heard Coach Bickerstaff talking about that with Isaiah Stewart. I've done a little show up there. And I guess there was a lot of language going back and forth between the benches, and led to Isaiah losing his temper there. So, all good. It'll all get worked out, get settled. Physical game.
Stewart hits the free throw. Stewart's an important part of this Piston bench.
And you saw that when he rotated in. It gives him some offensive firepower, can rebound the ball, aggressive on the defensive end, plays really, really hard. So
the Cavs throw a zone here at the Pistons. Back it goes to Hardaway.
Hardaway has 3 triples. Oh, I like that zone. I just don't like leaving Hardaway alone at the top of the key. He's the one guy out of this group that you don't want to do that to. Everyone else, you just let him out.
Porter gets loose. He throws it down.
Well, nice cut by Porter there. Nice job by the Cavs, taking advantage of that defense being lifted a little bit too high, and he was able to slip right behind. Nice little backdoor cut.
Talk about Tim Hardaway. He has hit over 900 threes over the last 5 seasons. That's top 10 in the NBA during that stretch. Strus got a piece of that pass. Allen now leads the break. Off to Strus for 3. Hey! Knocks it down.
By Jared Allen leading the break. That's a second high tonight. The big fella is out rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down the court. Nice little assist from Jared Allen.
Harris, mid-range. Allen's there for the contest. He missed it. We have a foul call. It's on the Cavs.
I'm looking. Jared Allen's starting to lean on that one. Jared let them all go and get the rebound. He was starting to lean. He's turning into a guard on us.
Allen's face, when he got that ball originally, said it all. There's the feed by Jared to set up Porter.
Kind of becoming an all-purpose. I mean, he's a real man, and he's throwing assists and stealing, dribbling.
That is our Allison Jewelers time to get engaged moment of the night. Jared Allen has been engaged throughout this first half. Cunningham between the legs. Can't hit the 3. Jared's face when he got that ball in the middle of the floor. I said it all. I said, "Did you really give me that ball?" He took a couple of dribbles, found Strus. Here's Strus again. Porter soars for the loose ball. It's tapped out of bounds. Last off the Cavaliers, Porter. Boy, can this man get up in the air.
He can. He has got, Greg Porter has some serious hops. My goodness.
An explosive young man at 6'2", Cunningham. Deals to Harris. Harris can't penetrate. LeVert was there. Now Thompson. Thompson puts it up and in. He got fouled. And Thompson has a chance for 3. Thompson ran out of real estate. He got stuffed originally and found a way to get it up and in after he clunked LeVert in the head.
Yeah, he popped it. Harris first. Focus foul right there. And then Harris hits him on the arm. So that's fair.
Let's pause for this from Kia. Thompson, a 61% free throw shooter, missed the shot, but it turns into a Piston 3 as Hardaway connects again. That's his 4th, and it's a 4-point game. Hardaway now rides LeVert. LeVert bounces to Allen. Allen's pass is flicked out of bounds by Thompson of the Pistons. 2:39 remains here in the second as time winds down at half number 1.
We pick up the phone because it's ringing. I should get this. Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota.
With 26 different choices that'll have you ready for anything, including the new all-hybrid best-selling Camry. It's Ventura's best-selling RAV4, the best-selling, more powerful Tacoma.
And the return of the legendary Toyota Land Cruiser.
All come with the traction you need for confident driving.
Any road, any weather. Toyota all-wheel drive.
The more you know, the more you'll drive Toyota.
Let's go places.
Debt is a deceptive little creature.
Oh, a goat.
At first it seems harmless, but in the blink of an eye,
another goat?
It can take over and invade every aspect of your life.
What the?
Rocket Mortgage can help tame your debt. Tap into your home's equity and pay down your debt before you know it.
But they're gone.
I guess the goats were a metaphor.
For credit card debt, right?
Yeah.
Easy. A pet-friendly Italian restaurant with outdoor seating nearby, and exit to Luca.
Pre-order now at Samsung.com. Here hear Cavaliers basketball on WTAM 1100 and 106.9 FM with Wills and Snyder in the morning. The Bloom Daddy Show afternoons and Tim Alcorn's call of the game. Your home of the Cavaliers, WTAM 1100.
Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by MGM Northfield Park, featuring world-class gaming, dining, racing, and entertainment. Find your fun at MGM Northfield Park. And by your Chevy Network dealers. Well, the Cavaliers have been rolling through 50 games. They look to keep it going here in Detroit tonight.
Yeah, John, look at that. That's a beautiful ride right there. It looks like about a 70 model Oldsmobile Cutlass. Do you know what 442 stands for, John? You have any idea? You don't know?
Waiting.
What do you think it stands for?
I'm at a loss, Brad.
That's how far you can go on a tank of gas. You go 442 miles. That's a cubic inches, man. That's what kind of motor size you got there. That's some serious horsepower.
Means it's fast.
There it goes.
Means it's fast.
That's right.
2:35 to go in the second. Doesn't mean about my car knowledge is probably not where we want to go, Brad. Garland falls to the floor. Thompson's down there. Keeps it out. Back it goes to Struz. Struz down the lane. He thunders it home over Duran and draws the foul.
What an aggressive play by Max Struz. We see him time and time again wind up on these aggressive attacks of the basket. This time, oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Max it.
Remember, it was Allen who set up the play. Boy, it looked like the Pistons had that ball surrounded. Allen plucked it free. More good news. Duran has just picked up his third foul.
Heads up play by Jared Allen. That's great awareness. And then just the aggressiveness of Max Struz attacking that basket with ferocity. Great job.
Donovan is still in disbelief. Cunningham, blocked by Struz. Struz fights through a Stewart screen. He's still there with Cunningham. Cunningham takes a tough shot. It's directed over to Mobley, and here comes Garland. Boy, that's the kind of play that can really completely change a game. Gannon Bradish, here's Garland. The Pistons looking to gain some momentum late in the second quarter. Struz feeling it. Not that time.
Exactly right. I tell you, Jared Allen did a smart thing on that defensive rebound. He couldn't get both hands on it, so he tipped it to Evan Mobley. Smart play.
Thompson appeared to throw a shoulder into a backpedaling Garland.
But he's been hit in the head. He got hit in the face twice last night. There's Big. He's been hit twice tonight.
Watch Thompson comes through with shoulders and elbows and everything.
Oh, wow.
Hassan missed his second free throw of this first half. He's been limited to 4 points.
Coming downhill. I think if Darius could have established his feet, squared up, he may have been able to get a foul called on that. But I think because he was moving with the play, it made it difficult to give him that foul. But he did get elbowed in the face.
Thompson misses again. It's that old basketball adage, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie, brother.
Thompson misses
right
there.
Right.
1:35 to go first half. Mobley. He's bounded by Harris. Mobley twirls, floats. Rebounded by Stewart.
Boy, that's the shot we wanted. Nice little turn by Evan. When roll those shoulders over, shoot that jump hook, knock that bad boy down with a nice little piece of spin on it. Just kind of didn't get it up there with good touch on it.
Spencer's passes led by LeVert. Harris streaks to the rim. He lays it up, missed it, and Mobley follows with a dunk.
Great effort by Karis LeVert. Nice defense. Great attack by Karis. That's what he does.
That ball's tipped out of bounds. Last off Allen. Evan Mobley now has 20 first half points. Here's the anticipation by LeVert. And watch Evan Mobley. He went directly to that rim.
Yeah, Karis has done a good job getting in that passing lane, attacking. You take your word for it on that, John. Running so fast, we lost it.
20 points, 6 rebounds, a pair of assists. Thompson hit it Hardaway. The Cavs forgot about him. Hardaway, however, misses as the Cavs dodge a bullet and look to add to this 9-point lead with under a minute to go in the second quarter. Garland works on Thompson, crossed him over. Skip pass is hauled in by LeVert, who dumps through Allen. Levert comes and gets it. It's been a scrambly possession. Levert down the lane. Stewart touched it last. Cavs ball. Now the shot did not hit the rim, so the Cavs have 5 seconds with which to work.
Nice drive by Levert, being aggressive. Got bumped there.
It was a ragged possession from the start. It took a bump from Beasley. So here's Garland to inbound. 40 ticks to go in the first half. The Cavs draw up here. Goes into Allen. Garland gets it back. He'll stop. He'll pirouette. He'll flip it up. And he does not get the shot off in time.
Oh, that was a good move by Darius Garland. Just had Stewart so big. But Darius still got by him, boy. Just lost his balance just a little bit. That was a heck of a play.
Kenny Atkinson looks on. He'll be representing the Cavaliers at the All-Star festivities. Along with 3 of his players, Mitchell, Garland, and Evan Mobley. Stewart bounces inside. Thompson couldn't shoot it. That got deflected. It pinballs back to Thompson. Thompson now works on Mobley. Gets underneath. Back it goes for a triple. That's no good. The long rebound. It's picked up by Garland after the Hardaway miss. The shot clock is off. Strong close to the second quarter by the Cavs. Low has been somewhat ragged. The Cavs have kept control. Here's Mobley off the Strus. He'll fire. And Mobley leads the way in the first half with 20 points. Strus goes for 10. Ty Jerome dips in with 9 off the Cavalier bench. This is the 3rd time this season that Evan Mobley has scored 20 or more points in the first half, as he has been on a mission so far through 2 quarters. Max Strus has 10 points and 3 boards, and right now he visits with Serena.
Thanks, John. Max, when you look at that first half as a whole, what did you like and what do you want to clean up?
We gotta get more stops. I think we're doing all right defensively. Glass, but just keep on the paint, playing our defense, and taking the challenge one-on-one.
I think Donovan Mitchell, seeing his face, he's feeling disbelief after that dunk of yours. What's it feel like to throw one of those down? Why'd you do it?
Oh, man, it's been a while. I feel like I haven't dunked in forever, but that one felt good for sure.
Go get him in that second half.
Thank you.
Coming up on the Ken Gately Key at halftime report, Coogee and Gately taking a look at the first half. Brad's got a breakdown, and I've got an assistant coach, all coming up right here on FanDuel Sports Network. Stay with us.
They call me Stacy, they call me Hannah, they call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
I am in the truth-finding business. When an insurance company or hospital insults your intelligence and says it's not their fault and you're on your own, don't listen to them. You want the truth? I'll find it, and then I'll make them pay.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every next step, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Step on the court with the vision, we'll take the division like welcome to
Let's rodeo at the Cinch World's toughest rodeo. Saturday, February 15th at Nationwide Arena. It's rodeo and a whole lot more. Come early for autographs, pony rides, and more. See more action, the best entertainment, and be a part of the fun. It's too great to wait. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. It's wild, it's western, it's pro rodeo at the Cinch World's toughest rodeo. Saturday, February 15th.
Welcome into the Ken Ganley Kia halftime report. It was a wire-to-wire first half for the Cavaliers, but the Pistons have not made it easy. The Cavaliers led by as many as 11, and they lead it by 9 here at the break. Hi, everyone. Welcome into our FanDuel Sports Network studios alongside Boobie Gibson. I'm Kaylee Griffin. It's the Cavs with a 65-56 lead over Detroit right here at halftime. And Boobie, we were expecting a bounce-back game from Evan Mobley, and he has certainly delivered. He's got 20 points here at halftime. He had 6 rebounds and 2 assists. What have you noticed about his first half performance?
I mean, that's how you respond, right? You bring that dog. He brought the dog tonight, and that's the intensity all over the floor. I don't think he was going to be denied tonight from getting into the paint. He's giving you threes, he's giving you dunks, he's giving you blocks. We just need more of it from in the second half, and I'm sure he will.
Evan Mobley leading all scorers here at halftime. As we take a look at the first half numbers, the Cavaliers shooting 50% from the floor, had 16 assists on 24 field goals. They knocked down 9 triples. They're out-rebounding the Pistons by 7, including 7 offensive rebounds, and outscoring them in the paint by 4, and outscoring them in the fast break by 3. Halftime continues here on FanDuel Sports Network. How about Max Strus? Didn't know he had it in him. The bench was loving it as well. Max has got 10 here at halftime.
Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa might be our best kept secret. Slow cooked, responsibly raised beef, seasoned with garlic and cumin, and shredded for fall pork tenderness. Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa. If you know, you know.
Breaking news and a surprise contender in the marathon. Yes, Rachel, someone has come up to the front to carry a sprint.
Something remarkable has just happened. Talk about keeping your eye on the ball. What's happening courtside? From our court, we got it.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Over to baseball.
This guy's gonna win. No way. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Reimagine exceptional with the 2024 Buick Envision. With advanced technology and breathtaking clarity, and quiet serenity within. Experience confident driving and all-wheel drive that takes you wherever you need to go. Make every day an occasion. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days on this 2024 Buick Envision.
Ugh, we've all gotten good at stirring the pot. You know, maybe we find time for a little pot luck. Yes, bring those red beans with the andouille, bring pastas and kielbasas, and seriously, we all can't just get along for a few hours? That's a crock. You just gotta go gloves on, Johnsonville in, finger pointing off, and keep it juicy.
Score big savings during the super sale going on now at Menards. A 12-pack of scrubber sponges is just $1.99. A 15-pack of Scott double roll paper towels, only $14.44. Stack up for game day with craft soda. 4 packs, just $3.99. 2-pound tubs of braided pretzel twists are only $5.49. These great deals won't last long, so save today. Plus, sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
This is Monster Jam. Massive stunts. All-out racing. Crazy skill. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your $20 pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Monster Jam. As big as it gets. Coming to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse February 14th through the 16th.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Let's get an update on tonight's FanDuel. Make every moment more. Same game parlay. If you bet $10, you can win $45.10. So far, so good. Evan Mobley taking care of business with his 20 points and 6 rebounds here at halftime. The Cavaliers locking down defensively on Cade Cunningham. He's got 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Darius Garland with just 2 assists here in the first half. So plenty of basketball left to be played. Hey, NBA fans, you can make every play, passing point, need more with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers can get $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just scan the QR code to make every moment more with FanDuel. Halftime continues from Detroit. When we return, the Cavaliers with a wire-to-wire first half. They lead it by 9.
So Wendy's has a new mushroom bacon cheeseburger. Okay, I know mushrooms are kind of a love-hate deal, but if you love them, you're right. And if you don't, you're a child. When you're looking for big flavor, gotta be Wendy's.
Men sweat more. And sweat can irritate your skin. Take your skin to its happy place with Dove Men's Micro Moisture technology that nourishes skin. Dove Men. Care changes everything.
You know what's really interesting? Some people buy Honda, Sarah. Some buy Mazda. Others choose an Acura, a Subaru, or Chevy. 5 different brands, dozens of different models. Yet all those people get exactly the same thing. A simpler buying experience, along with the vehicle they want and the deal. For the vehicle you're really interested in, come to Sarah.
Sarah Auto Park in Akron on the Green Auto Mile.
Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Ken Gately Kia. I want to see you in a Ken Gately Kia. By Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And by Spectrum, a connection built for everywhere. That's life unlimited. That's Spectrum. We're at the break in Motown, where the Cavs are on top of the Pistons, 65-56 points. One of those games, Brad, where the Cavs are playing the tail end of a back-to-back. Yeah. You know, they'll have to get contributions from nearly everywhere. Kenny Atkinson goes 10 deep, and Ty Jerome does not disappoint.
Oh, man. Comes in and does what he does. The Ty Jerome-like things. You know, being aggressive on the offensive end, making everyone better around him. You know, he keeps that dribble drive alive. He's very aggressive, looking for opportunity, whether it's shooting or passing or throwing a lob to J.A., whatever he's doing. He's always trying to be a difference maker, and he didn't disappoint tonight. He came in tonight when we were really kind of in a little bit of a malaise trying to score the ball and made some big, big buckets.
In 9 minutes, he scores 9 points, dishes out 3 assists. Max Strus in that starting lineup. Boy, he had a big-time second quarter, including a highlight reel dunk over Jalen Duren for an and one, and then Craig Porter. He gets a shot, and he is always ready to go.
Yeah, Strus, Jerome, and Porter have been outstanding tonight and have really buoyed that bench and come in and gave us some strong minutes.
That is our Rocket Mortgage feature of the first half. Darius Garland went for 7 points. He dished out a couple of assists. Come on back for the second half as Darius and the Cavs are up 9. Hi. Play for an ultra?
Pricey for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
I didn't.
Michelob Ultra. Superior like thee.
I'll show you the ropes, kid. Show you the ropes. There it is. I'll show you the ropes.
All the parts you need, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people do.
Any NBA play can inspire your next hunch.
And with FanDuel, you can turn them into big wins. So if you think they're going to rock the rim right out of the gates,
Hello.
or you want to RSVP to the block party,
There he is. Yes, sir.
or you think it's going to start raining threes.
Go!
FanDuel has more ways to bet on players so you can make your hunches happen with America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win.
Concert information. The Toby Mac Hits Deep Tour. Featuring Toby Mac and Crowder, Kane, Ryan Stevenson, and Terrian. Sunday, March 16th in Columbus at Nationwide Arena. Tickets are available at awakeningfoundation.com thanks to Altrua Health Check. The Toby Mac Hits Deep Tour, an Awakening Foundation event.
Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Gaffigan. One show, one stage, one night.
Do not ask my wife any questions. If I want to know something, I listen in when she is talking on the phone to other people.
Jerry Seinfeld and Jim Gaffigan.
The reality is, a marching band can take a song. It's pretty impressive. Any song, and ruin it.
Friday, March 21st, Nationwide Arena. Reserve seats on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Immediately after every NBA game, stay tuned for Cavaliers Live for all the highlights, for analysis, player interviews from the locker room, and the head coach's post-game press conference. Presented by Wayside Furniture.
The Cavaliers held Cade Cunningham to just 3 of 11 shooting in the first half. He also picked up 3 fouls. Moments ago, Serena caught up with Cavs assistant coach Jordan Ott to talk second half strategy and how to keep the pressure on Cade.
Thanks, Coach Tim Hardaway Jr., the only Detroit Piston to score double digits. Did you like what you saw defensively in that first half, or do you expect some adjustments?
Yeah, we want to make it play in the half court. We know they're really good in transition and then clean up the glass where it's only on one shot possession. I think we did a pretty good job on Cunningham and Beasley, which are our focal points. We'll lock back in on Tim.
And then offensively, those 11 turnovers in that first half, where did those come from? How do you eliminate those in the second half?
You got to give them a little credit. Thompson's very good on the basketball, putting pressure on our ball handlers. And also, it's just our paint decisions. Once you get in the paint, they love to rally to the basketball. Our spray outs are open. We get there on the ball to the perimeter, we have good looks.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tobias Harris opens the second half scoring, and then the Cavaliers commit another turnover. That's their 12th of this ball game already. League average per team per game is right around 14. They mentioned it in the first half, but it bears repeating. The Cavs have been one of the best this season in terms of protecting the basketball. They're top 4 in that category. Meanwhile, here's Cunningham. He's pressured by Karis LeVert. LeVert got the start, but Donovan Mitchell out of the lineup. He's dealing with a shoulder issue. Harris, with 4 left to shoot, works on Mobley, clears himself, but he misses the mid-range jumper. Mobley rebounds and out-trots Garland.
Yeah, nice defense by Evan Mobley, not going for any of the fakes. Got to shoot over top of that guy. He's awful long. Does a good job. Whomever Evan Mobley is guarding usually has a difficult night because of his length.
Allen finds Garland. Garland inside out on Hardaway. Deals to Allen. Allen stumbled. He ran it himself, and then he got fouled.
So much floor spacing right there by the Cavaliers. As Jared went to turn, and he had plenty of room. Look at the spacing. You don't see another. Everyone's off in the corners. Evans top of the key. Max Bruce is in the corner. Gives Jared plenty of room to work and maneuver. Outstanding job.
Kenny flashed an ear-to-ear smile to Darius Garland for that over-the-top pass out of the double to Spring Allen. NHL hockey is headed to the shoe on March 1st. The Columbus Blue Jackets will take on the Detroit Red Wings in the NHL Stadium Series. Puck drop at Ohio Stadium is set for 6 o'clock. Get your tickets at nhl.com/SSTIX25. Well, the Jackets have been playing some strong hockey over the last handful of weeks. They are right back in the mix in the NHL's Eastern Conference. Boy, that should be a fun one. On the first day of March, outdoor hockey as Harris down the lane. He got fouled by Mobley as Evan has just picked up his 3rd.
They have lounge areas at that outdoor hockey.
I believe they do.
I'm pretty bit
a little bit of everything.
I'm a little bit of a lounge guy.
Yeah.
If I can get a lounge, I'm going to there.
I'm sure you can find that. You're an NBA VIP. I'm not sure that translates over to the NHL. We'll see what we can do.
It's 3 letters. It's all the same.
MLB, NFL, you got it all taken care of. NASCAR, I don't know about that.
I need a full screen TV in my low
suite, yeah.
my suite there.
Warm suite.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that cold.
No, especially where I'm at.
It's going to be March 1st.
It'll be heated. Yeah.
That's going to be an event. That's going to be
fun. Big time event.
Something else. The Blue Jackets deserve it.
No, they do.
They're absolutely on the rise. It's been great to see. Here's Jared Allen. Down by 6. Allen works on Durant. Durant picked up 3 quick fouls in the first half. Spruce. Off it goes to Mobley. Mobley puts it on the floor and sends it up top to Allen. Allen got hung up. Eventually, however, he got there and he flushes it home.
Nice big play there by Evan Mobley. He was looking for his partner in crime, Jared. Jared did get tangled up there, but got free. Nice play inside. Close passes.
Got him, and then rejected by Mobley, and then Durant got stuck by Mobley as well.
Cannot be casual with that basketball around Evan Mobley. Big time defender.
Just a menacing pair of dunks by the 7-footer. Here he is on the offensive end to set up Allen. Good second effort by Allen, and then a pair of rejections. First on Cunningham, and then Durant.
Yeah, just absolutely erases a lot of mistakes on that defensive end, does Evan Mobley as well as Jared Allen.
Then for good measure, he wins the tip. LeVert tears around Harris. He'll lob and find Mobley. Mobley had that poked away by Cunningham. And Mobley has scored 20 points. He's grabbed 7 rebounds. Just got 3 assists, blocked 3 shots.
What a big night for Evan Mobley, man. Just really playing at a high level this evening on a night where we need him.
Spurs to the basket, right through the arm bar of Durant. That would have been Durant's fourth. Drew somehow found a way to get it up and in. Cunningham for 3. Both Durant and Cunningham play with 3 fouls. Cunningham picked up his 3rd on a frustration foul when he shoved Max Strus out of bounds after a Cavalier 3. As Garland, he has that shot come up short. He's down behind the play. Numerical advantage for the Pistons. Harris missed it. LeVert rebound. Here's Karras. Here's Lowe, slid to the floor. Steals off to Garland. Now it's bounced to Allen, off to Mobley. Mobley checked by Thompson. Wisely sends it back to LeVert. Karras is still looking to get on track as Thompson eventually takes it away from Mobley. Thompson, off it goes to an open Hardaway. He's been on target tonight. That's his 5th triple.
Yeah, every time in transition, you got to find number 8, Hardaway. He's just such a deadly shooter. I do like the Cavaliers' aggressiveness, though, on the offensive end. They're getting good opportunities.
Hardaway is 5 of 9. Everyone not named Hardaway is 2 of 11 for the home club from long range.
Meanwhile, Durant just picked up his 4th foul.
Here's a word from Ken Ganley Kia.
We've got the inventory and we're making deals. Ken Ganley, Ohio's #1 Kia dealer. I will see ya. Ken Ganley Kia.
Durant's hot. Although the young man appeared to get away with one just a couple of minutes ago, that'll bring an early appearance by Isaiah Stewart once again. Early in this half, we have a foul called on Darius Garland as Garland pushed off. This is a ball game that really from the opening tip has yet to establish a lot of flow. It's been ragged and choppy at times as LeVert on cue bangs into Cunningham and fouls him.
Darius was trying to get open and he was wrapped up. I don't understand how. I mean, the defender had him wrapped up. He couldn't move. He just pushed him off of him.
Cunningham leans back on Strus. Passes to Thompson in traffic. Thompson goes to the left hand and floats it in. It's a strangely spaced possession by the Pistons. Pistons get the bucket. Strus off to Allen. Back to Max. His Cavs are up 5. Garland for 3. Cunningham with his head up. Works on Mobley. Gets passed on to Strus. Tip those baseline. Deals to Stewart. Four minutes gone. Third quarter. The Pistons have scored the last 7 points and cut the Cavs lead to 3. Garland try to shovel to Allen. Get Mobley save it. He does as He avoids a backcourt violation. Strus goes and gets it. The shot clock's all the way down to 4. Strus says it doesn't matter as he buries a 3.
That's just right at eye level with me, Max Strus. That's a beautiful looking jump shot. Left his hands. I know there's nothing but eye line. Like I said, a little ragged right now for the Cavs. I think the Pistons are making it a little bit ugly and really miring down, playing hard physical basketball and wanting to get everything inside. Cavs have to be smart, be poised, play together.
Cunningham down the alley. He's 4 of 14 for 10 points this evening.
Nothing easy. The Cavs are making him earn every shot. Looked like he had a little push off there on that shot.
Jarlett twists around Thompson. Mobley's ready to shoot. Cunningham has his head up once again. Working towards Strus, knocked him down, and Strus gets called for the block. We have a timeout on the floor as the plot thickens here in Detroit.
New Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. For $5, go classic. For $7, go lavish. For $9, discover something new. Eat Lux your way. New Lux Cravings boxes only at Taco Bell.
FanDuel Sports Network is now streaming on Fubo. Watch the Blue Jackets, Cavaliers, and more. Streaming live on all your devices. Plus, over 350 top channels. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Hey, pal. Ready for bed?
Hey, Dad, do we really have the fastest internet speeds?
Yeah, with Spectrum, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. Can I use that to research volcanoes super fast?
Of course.
Can you learn to make a diorama super fast?
Yeah, you can do that too.
How fast exactly?
The absolute fast. When's your project due?
Tomorrow morning.
How much have you done? Okay. I'll get the glue.
The fastest internet whenever you need it. From Spectrum.
Thinking of updating my kitchen? Yeah. Yes. This year, we are finally updating our kitchen in subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall counter?
For everyone who talks about doing that thing, but never does that thing,
Sweet little breakfast note.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving to make this happen. Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in
You
person.
can also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
A little under 7 minutes remain in the third quarter. It's Cavs 73, Pistons 69. Here are the live odds. They are courtesy of FanDuel. The spread sits at 5.5. Play the Cavs. You do so at plus 110. If you want the Pistons to get 5.5, you'll have to play it at minus 144. Over under 238.5. Well, these two teams have grinded it out through nearly 2.5 quarters. Max Strus has gone for 15 points. He's had a gutsy effort here tonight.
He's played really well tonight, playing very hard, and we keep using that term, the verb hard, whenever we talk about Max, because he goes at it. But tonight he's just been very, very relentless, and he's been very effective. And it's a game like we talked about. It's really starting to slow down and become a little bit mired in the mud. So be smart, get good shots, and communicate and talk and help one another.
Cade Cunningham hits the free throw. That could be free throw number 4 for Cade. He went 13 of 13 from the line here 2 nights ago and lost to Atlanta on an evening in which he went to 30 points and 14 assists. Cade has dished out 29 over his last 2 games, and he has 7 more here this evening as his Pistons now trail 73-71. Spurs appear to get shoved by Cunningham. He'll keep his dribble and relay to Garland. Garland ducked inside Thompson. It's Niang who's checked in. George banks and scores.
Nice job by George getting the defender on his hip. And doing that, it made the defense have to help. Everybody had to go help once George beat his guy, and he was able to get that shot up before the help got there. It also put the Cavs in good rebounding position if he missed that shot.
Niang and Sam Merrill have checked in. They replace Mobley and Levert. Cunningham looks for an opening, dribbles it off his knee as he's pressured again by Struth. Cunningham down the alley, hangs in the air, forced it up. Thompson's follow doesn't go as Allen popped it basically into the face of Merrill. Merrill with a wry smile grabs the loose ball, and here's Garland. Garland trying to tear around Stewart, sling one over to Hammond. That was deflected out of bounds. Pistons are coming hard at the Cavs starting point guard.
Yeah, really getting after him. He's coming down here, runs off that screen, boy. Stewart comes up, coming to double team that basketball. He's trying to find the open man.
Allen works around Stewart almost, and then he threw it away. It's picked off by Thompson. Asar Thompson had that knocked away by Garland and out of bounds. 5:46 to go here in the third.
Darius just stayed on the outside, knew he was going to come back. Good job getting down and defending, knocking that ball away.
Bruce Allen, Garland, Merrill, and Niang make it the Cavalier 5. Stewart gives it back to Cunningham. Cunningham wanted a three, but Garland was right there. Garland got knocked down. Replay on. Cunningham at the foul line, deals inside. Thompson banks and misses. His putback doesn't go, but his second does. Garland remains down. And we have a timeout. Steve Spiro heads out quickly to check on the fallen Garland. He was defending Cade Cunningham.
Cunningham hit him with his face accidentally.
Garland heads off the floor as we have a timeout.
KFC has 5 bowls for $5 each, like the new Nashville Hot Loaded Fry Bowl, the Creamy Mac and Cheese Bowl, even the Famous Bowl. This calls for a song. Too bad we don't have time for one. 5 KFC original bowls, just $5 each.
When you want bedtime to be a good time, it matters where you stay. Conrad Hotels and Resorts. Hilton for the stay.
Debt is a deceptive little creature.
Oh, a goat.
At first it seems harmless, but in the blink of an eye,
another goat?
It can take over and invade every aspect of your life.
What the?
Rocket Mortgage can help tame your debt. Tap into your home's equity and pay down your debt before you know it.
But they're gone.
I guess the goats were a metaphor.
For credit card debt, right?
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $3,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Chevy Network dealers today.
Yeah, one of the really strong points tonight has been Max Struth's play. He's been outstanding. 15 big points on 5 of 10 shooting. He's got some rebounds, a couple of assists. Been everywhere on the floor, and it's just his energy has been infectious on this basketball team. And big time dunk right there by Max Struth. He's been absolutely effective in every aspect of the game, specifically his energy, which has been at an all-time high.
Well, Max here in this third quarter. Hit both field goal attempts. 5 points, 15 on the evening as Ty Jerome checks in. Ty now has 11 points off that Cavalier bench.
And we've got our sharpshooters in this game. You got Struce, Jerome, Niang, and Sam Merrill. Should be a good opportunity to get some shots up, try to create some distance and some space between these two teams on getting good shots.
Foul was called as Stewart chucked Merrill, and it's Merrill who picks up the foul. Well, in other NBA news, been reported that Jimmy Butler is headed to Golden State. Jimmy Butler heads to the Warriors in a deal for Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first. Schroeder goes to Utah, Anderson to Toronto as part of the multi-team trade. PJ Tucker goes to Miami as well. So Butler out to the west.
Be interesting to watch, see what happens.
Harris around the horn. Beasley finds Cunningham for a corner three.
I think there's going to be a lot more happening before we get to tomorrow. Tomorrow's big day. I think there's some big stuff coming down the pipe.
Tomorrow afternoon is the NBA trade deadline. Here's Jerome meanwhile. Yeah, we're in a battle here tonight in Detroit. Through Beasley, cleared himself. Blocked by Stewart. George got it back. Strauss grabs the loose ball. Allen, third chance for the Cavs. However, that's stolen. Here comes Cunningham. The Pistons look for the lead. Beasley, that run up the line by Jerome. Cunningham, no, tipped and grabbed by the Cavaliers. Jerome got fouled. Cunningham has just picked up his fourth.
Tell you what, that was not going to be a Cavaliers rebound, and Sam Merrill threw his body into that pile on that defensive rebound and knocked that ball to a teammate, and then he got wiped out. So great effort by Sam. This is just giving it up for your team. Nobody has a chance that Sam gets wiped out, but he tipped it to a teammate. So that's stuff you'll see in the film tomorrow, and everybody will be thankful Sam Merrill's on their team.
It also is a transition take foul, as the ruling was that Cunningham did not make a legit play on the ball. They stopped a would-be fast break. It was friendly fire, as it was Allen that seemed to hammer Merrill. Here's the transition take. He's just reaching in. He's nowhere near the ball. That's the second frustration foul, if you would, on Cunningham, who's now picked up his fourth. Jerome slow walks inside. Cunningham rebounds, so he'll have to be careful the rest of the way. Under 4 to go here in the third. Cavs by 2. Cunningham inside. Porter gets called for the foul. Porter thought he got it cleanly. He's asking for a potential coach's challenge. And we remarked about this earlier. This guy could get up in a hurry. I think Kenny's going to use that challenge. Look at this. Oh, boy. And Kenny will take a timeout. Porter wanted the challenge. Kenny obliges. So a big call here.
Cleveland will be challenged this foul call.
Cade Cunningham is all of 6'6". Craig Porter 6'2". He got off the ground like a shot, and he was getting shoved and pushed off. What a play by Porter. So that's what is being reviewed. Did Porter get it cleanly or not? Remember, the hand is part of the basketball. I like it, partner.
We got a lot of basketball. Got a lot of ball.
From every angle we've seen, it did not look like there was much, if any, body contact.
No, I didn't see that. It's all above at the hands, and looked like he got a lot of basketball.
Now the NBA Replay Center has all the angles.
Well, they got the angles.
They have the angles.
We need the angles.
Maybe because they're the ones making the decision.
Well, we're more important. We need the angles. We can talk about it.
3:50 to go here in the third. Curtis Blair looks on. So does Nick Booker. Curtis is on the left. He wears a 74 on his back.
Curtis does a good job.
The conversation continues.
See, they can't figure it out. If they had us on board, we would have this done by now.
There has to be clear and conclusive evidence to overturn.
Oh, that's good block.
Yeah,
that's good block. Yeah, see, could have done it, been done.
I have not seen anything to change our original opinion.
Nope. Good block.
If the Cavs do win this part of the challenge, the next question is, where did the ball go? Who was going to get imminent possession, which would determine who gets the basketball out of this stoppage of play.
Very professional, unbiased opinion.
Let's see where the ball goes. This will be important if the Cavs win the challenge. I like that too. It appeared that the Cavs would have imminent possession. Cade is 5 of 17 tonight for 15 points. And here we go. Curtis Blair appeared ready to render his verdict.
After review, the challenge will be successful. The defender makes contact with the ball. Ball will be Cleveland side out.
There you go. The Cavs would have gotten the basketball was the ruling. That's the second tier of this. Was there a foul? Then who was going to have imminent possession of the basketball had the whistle not been blown? So Jerome hits the free throw. JB Bickerstaff was called for a technical foul, so that's why you saw Ty Jerome at the free throw line. So Jerome gives the Cavaliers now a 3-point lead. That is a big-time block by Porter, and the Pistons were looking to tie this game. Mobley in towards Stewart, throws on the brakes, hooks, and he gets called for a travel. That was another one of those plays, that time by Porter. This place was about to erupt, Brad. They've been waiting for something here. This game has been creeping at a snail's pace for most of the night. There hasn't been a ton to cheer about throughout the course of the evening. You can see the turnovers, and that is uncharacteristic of what we've seen out of the Cavaliers this season. All right, here's Beasley. See if the Cavs can dig deep. Niang trying to defend Beasley. Beasley rolled it off his foot, and he forced one up. Niang grabs the loose ball.
Great defense by George Niang. Didn't go for that pump fake straight up. Made him shoot over top and turned and box got the ball.
Mobley hangs in the air. Off to Niang. It goes. George leads. Fire. Stewart rebounds. Harris is down in a heap. Cunningham. Now Hardaway. Hardaway gets closed down upon by Niang. A foul's called. It's on the floor. Tobias Harris back behind the play was slow to get to his feet. That foul puts the Cavs over the limit. But the Pistons will shoot free throws here. Harris gingerly walks back to the other end of the floor. Wow. So it's Hardaway on the line for the first time this evening. He shoots free throws at 82%. You can score big this season with Cavs rewards. Sign up for free to start earning points for exclusive Cavs prizes at Cavs.com/rewards. John Michael, Brad Doherty, Serena Winters. Harris heads back to the Piston locker room. The Cavs are without Donovan Mitchell tonight. He's out with a shoulder injury. It was described by Kenny Atkinson as not that serious. Expects Donovan back shortly. Here's Merrill. Merrill stops at the elbow. Back to Mobley. Hardaway grabs the loose ball. Cunningham in toward Merrill. Down the lane. He puts it up and in. That is the Pistons' first lead all night long. Jerome works on Ron Holland. Bumps off the Mobley. Merrill comes and gets it. He's chased by Beasley. Back it goes to Jerome. Jerome inside Holland. Oh, to Mobley. Mobley got off the floor in a hurry. He does.
Nice play by Ty Jerome. Set that whole thing up. When he got into the middle of the lane, they were respectable of Ty Jerome because of his ability to shoot off the glass. And made a nice quick pass to Evan Mobley. Strong play.
Holland did not want that three. Under 2 to go here in the third. Stewart off to Beasley. Beasley for 3. Hit by Porter. He knocked it away from a taller Holland. Mobley's on the run. He'll slow. Twist inside. Puts it up. Boy, he put his back into Beasley. And Mosley just muscled his way to that rim.
Nice job by Anthony Mobley. Show those hops. Quick hops. Watch this. Watch how fast he gets off the floor. I mean, that's just really quick. Nice bounce pass right beneath Stewart's arm by Ty Jerome.
That was Mobley's first field goal of the second half. He had 20 points at the break. Stewart and Hardaway check out. Reed and Fontecchio file in. 1:36 to go here in the third. Mobley cans both free throws. He's the high Cavalier with 24. Spruce has 15. Jerome 13. Cunningham and Hardaway have 17 apiece for the home Pistons. Holland shovels to Reed. Down to Cunningham. Cunningham twisted the foul line. Dumps inside to Reed. Reed puts it up. Blocked by Evan Mobley. Reed gets it back. Perilously late the shot clock. Goes to Holland. Out of bounds it goes. And the Cavaliers get the stop.
Great defensive stand. I'm going to give George Niang a lot of credit there. He put a big body on Evan's guy. He did a good job of helping Evan because Evan was moving all over the lane trying to help. And he's got Reed there. Look at that body up by George Niang. Didn't foul. Just put the pressure on him until Evan could return. Nice defensive presence.
And that is block number 4 by Evan Mobley. Jerome draws a double, trying to no-look a pass to Porter. That was intercepted by Cunningham. Cunningham into the forecourt, down the lane. Fontecchio for 3. $83 apiece. Ty Jerome is watched by Cade Cunningham. He'll bounce off to Mobley. Mobley feeds Porter. Porter with a cool stroke from the corner. Oh, big shot by Craig Porter. Nice pass by Evan Mobley. He throws it over the corner. Old cool hand Luke. He's cooler than the other side of the pillow, man. He just knocks it down. Beasley for 3. Mobley had to poke it to a teammate. Holland got there. Holland looks for help. He'll shovel back to Cunningham. He double dribbled. Holland double dribbled. He was being leaned upon by a number of the Cavaliers. And how about Craig Porter? He's a perfect 4 for 4 off that Cavalier bench. He has scored 11 points in 10 minutes. A pressure shot like nothing.
We've seen him do it so many times before. You put this young man into the game, he's going to be a difference maker. He's got a calm demeanor. He plays hard, plays big, plays strong, and he will make big plays for you. Craig Porter's been huge tonight.
His facial expressions are those of a 12-year veteran.
Never changes. Never gets rattled.
The shot clock is off. Jerome got bumped by Reed. And he went over and back.
It's a pretty good shot there. Oh, my goodness. Reed come out really aggressive and good time. Pretty good shot.
There's the heel on the line.
Right.
Nice contention with how did I get on that?
He got displaced. I mean, the guy come up and shoved him, so he's trying to walk that line. I mean, it's a bump. I mean, it's tough.
Okay, we'll make a number of defensive substitutions here with 7 seconds to go for this would-be final possession. Reed off the Cunningham. Spruce is way out on him. Cunningham looks up, he'll fire a 3 that he left short. That was well done defensively to close the third quarter.
Cavs did a good job. They playing really hard. You know, got some great moments out of Craig Porter Jr., Ty Jerome. You got to get some baskets. Got to make some out shots.
Evan Mobley leads the way for the Cavaliers with 24 points as 12 minutes remain from Detroit.
When it's time to shop for that perfect symbol of love, an engagement ring, discover the timeless elegance of Alson Jewelers, your destination for an unparalleled selection of exquisite diamonds and engagement rings. Alson Jewelers, how Cleveland says I do.
Look at him, streaming DirecTV without a satellite dish. Did you see how fast that guy found the game? He hardly struggled at all. Every day is a struggle for us pigeons, and he's flipping through channels faster than a falcon.
You know, I dated a falcon once.
Stop in the Classic BMW, Cleveland's East Side BMW store, and discover pure BMW luxury. Created to provide you with the ultimate personal shopping experience, where our commitment to customer satisfaction is unparalleled. All in our beautiful new showroom where comfort and service never ends. Classic BMW on Som Center Road and I-90 in Willoughby Hills, and driveclassicbmw.com.
Playing in front of some of the best fans in the world, you know, just seeing the towels, seeing the white out, like it's just something you dream as a kid.
Mobley spins. Wow. Garland left of the lane, into lane Allen. Wow.
Ohio Stadium, where the Wolverine and Buckeye States meet to throw fuel on a century-old rivalry. But this time, it's different. This time, the roles of red and blue are reversed. This time, it's hockey at the shoe. The Blue Jackets and Red Wings take it outside with the Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series. Buy tickets now.
We are back in Detroit for the start of the fourth quarter. Cavaliers 86, Pistons 83. Evan Mobley has led the way for the Cavaliers with 24 points. The Pistons have gotten 17 apiece from Tim Hardaway and Cade Cunningham. Piston team playing some much better basketball as of late. As with that, let's check in with Serena.
Well, John, the messages were simple. One, take care of the ball. Two, rebound. And then trust your spray outs, meaning when you get in that paint, trust your guys on the outside and hit them.
Cavs start this quarter with the ball. The Pistons last month in January went 10-6. When they did so, it was the franchise's first above 500 month since March of 2019. Wow, snapping an NBA record 37 consecutive sub 500 months in a row. It's a team that's brought in some veterans. They stabilize things as Mobley trying to sneak it in underneath Paul Reed. Reed's one of those veterans who was put on this Piston lineup over the summer. Beasley's on the floor. They got Fontecchio also on the floor last season at the trade deadline. Marcus Sasser on the hop. Deals to Fontecchio and gets it back. 5 reserves are on the floor for the Pistons as traveling is called. So the ball goes back over to the Cavs. We're 35 seconds in. Mobley's out here with Jerome, Merrill, Niang, and Porter to open the fourth. That's an easy call. Sasser picked up both feet. He did. Picked them up and removed that pivot foot. Mobley off to Jerome. Niang. Mobley is being bear hugged by Paul Reed. And Reed picks up the personal. Mobley was in the right spot once again.
Yeah, they both were going for the basketball, and Evan has both arms up extended.
Mobley hands up to Jerome. Jerome took a bump from Holland. Now took a bump from Reed, and Reed got whistled again. JB now will bark at Nick Booker. It's just been one of those nights. Whistle after whistle. Jawing and arguing and bellowing.
Celtics very aggressive on those pick and rolls, and those screens are fighting through. And they're trying to force the screener up, and then as the guy cuts, they just.
Oh, wow. And now 3 seconds later, another whistle. This one's on the Cavaliers' Ty Jerome for an illegal screen.
Comes in with his hands extended, falls to foul.
Sasser, badgered by Porter, relays to Beasley. Beasley wants to shoot. The long rebound is on the floor. Boy, Beasley went down. So did Merrill. Fontecchio off the Holland. Holland goes down upon by Niang. His pass goes out of bounds. Porter says he didn't touch it. Nick Booker's going to have a word, I think, here with Curtis Blair. They're going to reverse. That's great work by our officials as when Cavs didn't want to have to use a coach's challenge there. Porter said, I didn't touch it. He did not. Curtis Blair did not have a great angle, but Nick Booker did. They came together, compared notes, and made the right call.
So the pass there just goes past Craig's hands. So good call by the official.
And once again, the reason being, the Cavs didn't want to have to use that coach's challenge. They already won one. You only get one more. You don't keep getting challenges in perpetuity if you keep winning. Only one to get one. Opening minutes, fourth quarter. Cavs 86, Pistons 83. Jerome on the bounce finds Mobley as Mobley cranks it home.
Nice job, Ty Jerome again drawing that defense to him because he's such an adept scorer. Evan Mobley right in the perfect dunker spot. Good play by the Cavaliers. Patience.
Mobley has 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks. Holland hoists misses the three. Mobley rebounds again. Head up, snaps it out like pass. Jerome tracks it down in the corner. Bye, deals back to Porter. Now it's Mobley, the trailer. He got fouled.
Yeah, good job by Mobley. That's a good call. He got it right on the arm as he shot that basketball.
Reed's furious. Now they're going to review and see if this was a flagrant closeout by Reed. So this could add to the pain here for Reed. Looking at that foot right underneath Mobley.
You want to replay for potential flagrant.
So one of the things they look at is the distance of the closeout, and it looked like a long closeout by Reed. There's no question he took out the landing space of Evan Mobley.
And twisted his ankle there. He twisted his ankle on his foot.
So if that closeout is deemed reckless, Reed will get a flagrant. Mobley will get 3 free throws, and the Cavs will get the ball back at this critical juncture of the ball game, less than 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And Evan didn't have room to land, and he actually tweaked his right ankle as Reed's foot was underneath his when he landed. So that's the definition of it.
Again, watch the distance of this closeout. That's a long closeout by Reed. When you go lunging in at a shooter, that's when you put yourself at real risk of picking up a flagrant.
Watch Evan's foot. Watch his right foot. He can't land. Twist his foot right there.
We await the verdict. And frankly, that's where the rule was put into place for closeouts like this. So Curtis Blair will have a word here with Nick Booker.
After review, it will be a flagrant one. The defender comes down on his foot, twists his ankle. 2-3, this side out for ball, Cleveland.
But I don't think there was much question. And I think Reed frankly knew it. You can tell by his reaction.
Yeah, he didn't mean to do that. He's just trying to be aggressive and make a play. So yeah, it happens, but it is a good rule because you don't want guys get hurt.
Exactly. And intent is not part of the equation.
No, not at all.
Merely recklessness is what is being looked at. So Mobley stands by his lonesome. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Mobley now is 5 of 6 from the line this evening. Mobley makes his second as we pause for this from Wendy's. Mobley into a chorus of boos, makes 2 of 3. Kenny Atkinson's Cavaliers are on top of the Pistons, 90-83. This is the third of 4 meetings between these teams. The Cavs claimed the first 2, both in Cleveland. Here's Mobley, who has had a monster night. He's guarded by Durant. Hands off to Jerome. Jerome shakes on Cunningham. That block gives to Mobley. Mobley lost the ball momentarily. Spins it back to Porter. Porter sidesteps the defender and Hardaway. And Porter drills a 3.
Big shot by Craig Porter. My goodness, took his time. Got a little pump fake. Threw the defender, stepped to the side, knocked it down. Nice play by the Cavaliers and Craig Porter.
Porter is scorching. He's 5 for 5. Holland underneath. Oh, a foul is called on Niang as that was a turnover waiting to happen. Craig Porter has imposed his will upon the Pistons, putting his fingerprints all over this ball game. Another just cool clutch triple by the young man.
You know what? It's been big shots every time he's bailed us out. Craig Porter has. We've had, a broken play, and they get it to him, and he makes something happen.
Sasser bounces off to Durant. It was knocked away from him. Durant, can he get it back? Not quite. Cavs ball. For the Cavs, they tighten the screws here defensively. A number of consecutive possessions. They're in the midst of a 7-0 run. They've been aided by that Paul Reed flagrant foul. Here comes Mobley looking for more. Porter penetrates, scoops and scores. Craig Porter cannot be stopped.
He is absolutely putting on a clinic on this offensive end of poise, patience, maturation. You say all those things. Guy can flat play.
Cunningham now. He looks to maneuver inside. Porter almost stripped him. Back to Holland. Holland by his lonesome. Missed it. Tracked down by Ty Jerome. Jerome nearly had it knocked We have gushed about this Cavalier bench all season long, and tonight is a perfect example. Oh, my goodness. Jerome twists inside. Levert puts it on the floor. Got around Cunningham, but he got knocked down. Sasser deals off and finds Hardaway. Timeout Cavs. Back and forth we go. Here inside Little Caesars Arena. Hardaway now has hit 6 triples. The story for the Cavs has been Craig Porter Jr. Cavs by 7. What you got to say? New bounce. We got now.
With Verizon, anyone can trade in any phone in any condition. And get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus. Thanks with AI on us. Only on Verizon.
Save big money right now at Menards. Adding Knauf fiberglass insulation to your home is an effective way to keep your family warm and lower your utility bills by 15%. Plus, you can stack on savings with additional federal tax credits on qualifying energy-efficient upgrades. Get a roll of R13 craft-based fiberglass insulation for $12.99. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am. I do air drumming. I'm a competitive air drummer.
Oh.
By the way, I forgot my wallet at home. So, sugar mama.
Will you excuse
The new Hyundai Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey. Now, for a limited time, get 1.99% APR on the Hyundai Tucson. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Visit Sheely's now through February 8th and find something for every room in your house. Save 10% on Flexsteel sofas, love seats, recliners, and sectionals. Shop our large selection of dining, including these sets starting at $659. Create a dream retreat with beds starting at $259 and mattresses at $1349. And special purchases starting at $349. Enjoy shopping at a locally owned store with everyday low prices, price match guarantee, and free local delivery. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Cavaliers by 7 here in the fourth quarter. This is our Kia in-game player profile. Craig Porter Jr., a season high in just 15 minutes of play. He's tied a career high in terms of triples in a ball game. Played sparing leads. Made spot rotation appearances for this Cavalier team when needed, and every time he has been needed, he has responded the right way.
He's done a great job. Yeah, every time he's had his opportunity, he's taken advantage of it. Quiet young man, just comes to practice every day, wants his rear end off. When he gets his moments, he steps in, he shines. He's done a great job tonight.
He remains on the floor with Garland, Levert, Allen, and Niang. Allen gives it Garland for 3. Cunningham grabs the loose ball. Cunningham to Durant. That was read by Allen as Allen slaps it over the baseline and out of bounds.
Good hustle back by J.A. Knew that was coming, trying to get that little alley-oop quickly in transition. Jared Allen, great job hustling back.
Cunningham inbounds, finds Durant. Cunningham goes and gets it. Durant picked off Levert. Durant inside, he dunks and cuts the Cavalier lead to 5.
Well, Jared steps up and helps on that play. You got to help him. This guy rolls to the basket. You got to step over there and bump that guy. Knock him off, knock Durant off pace so he can't go get that rebound.
Porter comes and gets it. His pass was tipped by Cunningham. Niang saved it for a moment. Lead pass finds Cunningham. That was the Cavs' 21st turnover, and Kenny wants to talk it over again. 7:05 to go here in the fourth.
Sometimes NBA fans get a feeling about their favorite ballers, and FanDuel has more ways to bet on players, so it's easy to bring those hunches to life. There it is. Never let a hunch go to waste with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Even when U.S. Women's National Team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category.
I have 10 years of experience.
This job requires a college degree. Any degree.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience.
And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
With FanDuel, you don't have to wait till the game ends to win big. Because as soon as your bet hits, you can get your winnings instant.
Here we go.
Make every moment more with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
We've got the inventory and we're making deals at Ken Gamlin, Ohio's #1 Kia dealer. Hundreds of new Kias, including Soul, Forte, Santos, Sportage, Sorento, and Telluride. Sign and drive with 0 website. Plus, we want to give you more for your trade at all 4 Ken Gamlin Kia regional superstores: Medina, Mentor, Alliance, and more. I want to see ya at Ken Gamlin Kia.
Did a car accident cause you injury? Call Elk and Elk at 1-800-ELK-OHIO. Cavaliers basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. For all Toyota offers, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. And by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. The NHL will host hockey at the Shoe on March 1st. The Columbus Blue Jackets will take on the Detroit Red Wings in the NHL Stadium Series. Puck drop at Ohio Stadium is set for 6 o'clock. Get your tickets at NHL.com/SSTIX25. Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe here in the concourse. Little Caesars Arena. Many say he's the greatest to ever play, John. 23-time All-Star.
26 seasons in the NHL. Meanwhile, here's Darius Garland. Drops a 3 out of the rafters and gives the Cavaliers this 98-92 lead.
Darius has been phenomenal. His three-point shot this year. We could use a nice little steady diet of those over the next 6 minutes of Darius Garland going off.
Cunningham looks for Dirt. He can't guide it in as Allen got back in time. Strip zigzags out of danger. Deals to Garland. Garland works on Thompson. Backs up and resets. Now they'll use a knee-hang screen. Garland, a hesitation move, got bumped by Duren. Duren was flirting with his 5th foul. He'll grab the loose ball. Beasley. No, Allen rebounds. That's Jared's 12th.
Good rebound. Good job by the Cavaliers. Didn't get what they wanted in the offensive end, but you charge back on defense, play good solid defense. It gives you a lot of confidence coming to this offensive end.
Garland backs up. He looks to set up Beasley. Now works in toward Duren. He scoops it up and scoops it in. 5 straight points by Darius Garland. Gives the Cavs a 192 edge.
Darius Garland just too fast, too elusive. Once he turns that corner, if you're not in front of him, you're in trouble. Oh, good play by George Niang.
Niang gets called for the foul.
Nice pass over here, Darius Garland. Big shot coming off that little pick. And then when he drives, that dribble drives best in the league. Just too fast, too elusive. Can't get in front of him. It's too hard. Wow.
Cunningham. Pressured by George Niang. Stops and fires a 3. Cunningham has 24 points. He's taken 24 shots to do it. Garland works on Beasley. Once again, he penetrates. Teardrops. That doesn't go. Cunningham. He gets to the paint. Cunningham cuts the Cavalier lead to 3 with 5 to go. Buckle up.
just been one of those nights. But Cunningham being aggressive, he's looking, he's hunting, so you know that offensive end, you got to get to him because he's looking to shoot it every time. Garland picked up by Beasley, got around him, he lays it up, he missed it. Beasley touched it last as Jared Allen worked for that loose ball, and because of Allen's effort, the Cavaliers will keep possession. There's the reach by Allen, and he forced Beasley into batting it out of bounds. Oh, Darius turned that corner so quick, man. That ball just had a little too much spin on it. Nice play. Merrill, quick trigger. Oh, what a big shot by a falling Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill dropped him out of the rafters. Big, big play. Defender hanging all over him. Drilled it. Cunningham watched by Strus. Strus fights over a Duran screen. Cunningham drew a double for a moment. He wants it back because he's guarded by Garland. 6 to shoot. Cunningham got inside, and Garland gets called for a foul. Boy, Cunningham is running out of precious time. Watch this quick trigger. Ooh, nice job. What a shot. He had very little room with which to work. He was shooting from a tough angle as well. Cunningham will inbound. It has been contentious. It has been physical. It has been a typical Piston Cavalier ball game as Garland makes a really nice play to swat that away from Duran as here comes Garland with 4 to play. The Cavs have a 6-point lead. Mobley almost shuffled his feet. Garland now works off an Allen screen. He ran out of room. Merrill again. Allen on the weak side. Grabs the loose ball. He tried to draw a foul. Nothing doing. Mobley bounces to Garland. Garland got turned to the air. Oh, goodness. He banks and scores. The Cavs got hit on every aspect of that play. There was not a foul call. And I think one of the Cavaliers just picked up a technical foul. J.B. Bickerstaff called timeout. And I think a Cav just picked up a technical. It may have been Garland. I don't blame him. I mean, they're getting fouled every time they got the basketball, and there's no call. Garland thought he got clipped from behind there by Asar Thompson. What a move there to get Duran in the air. It was just a scrambling sequence from the start. I'm telling you, Pistons are playing very physical basketball and trying to scrap and win this game, trying to beat this Cavaliers team without Donovan Mitchell and Isaac Okoro, and they're trying to take advantage of it and making it hard. Remember, the Cavs played just last night. The Pistons were idle and lying in wait. The Cavs are looking to dig deep. Serena Tobias Harris limped off the floor earlier in this second half. You have a report?
He did. He limped off with 2:50 left in that third quarter. I'm told he has a lower leg injury. He will not return to tonight's game.
So Harris exited with 8 points on the evening. There's J.B. Bickerstaff. His Pistons are 25 and 25. They reside in the 6th spot in the Eastern Conference. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. The Cavs are looking for their 41st victory of the season in game number 51. Cunningham's on the line after the Garland technical foul. Cunningham, an 85% career free throw shooter, makes it count. What a masterful job that Kenny Atkinson has done in his first season in Northeast Ohio. A couple of more games until the All-Star break for this Cavalier team. Boy, they'd love to get one here tonight on the tail end of a back-to-back, as we mentioned. Cunningham draws the foul. Merrill picks up the personal. So Cunningham will shoot 2 more free throws with 3.5 to go. What's a tough call as physical as the game was becoming. Looked like Sam was in front. Let's see if he gets in front here. Okay. There's a look at Sam Merrill. He has hit 2 big threes off the Cavalier bench.
Cavs 105, Pistons 100. Arrows out here with Garland, Mobley, Strus, and Allen. Garland is picked up by the lengthy Thompson. Garland got a half step on him, in toward the basket, he missed it. Duran was there to alter the shot. Holland scurries out of danger, dumps off to Cunningham. Inside, Thompson's there. He dunks. Cuts the Cavs lead to 3.
Harris is getting that move. He's getting by those guys so quickly. He's going so fast. Can't quite put enough touch on that ball to get those layups to stay down.
Garland calls for a screen. Got double. Hits Allen. Down to Mobley. Mobley takes his time and floats it in. He knew he had 2 smaller players down there. And now Cunningham, who went down, was grabbing to his ankle. And he's really slow to get to his feet. Mobley has 30 points. And JB Bickerstaff, with his superstar laboring, takes a timeout. 2:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. What a patient move by Evan Mobley. Mobley now has 30. I think he may have rolled his ankle. Watch his right ankle. He sure did. He came down on the foot of Mobley.
Great patience by Mobley there. He knew it was coming. Nice play by the Cavaliers under a stressful situation there with just a couple minutes to go. And Detroit really getting after him. Nice execution on that end by the Cavaliers.
Great to see Cade Cunningham coming off the floor under his own power. 2 seasons ago, this man missed 70 games with a stress fracture in his left leg. He's headed to the All-Star festivities for the first time. Evan Mobley now with 30 points, and here's how it all took place.
Yeah, they're really getting after Darius, and they know he's going to try to dribble drive. So here we go. We're going to get a pick and roll high. Darius is going to turn. He's going to get this ball to the first open man, which is Jarrett. He's going to be the conduit here. He loves to turn, and that's smart. Whenever you catch the basketball in the middle of the court, you always turn and face the basket and take survey of the floor, which is what J.A. did. That allowed him to get that pass to Evan. Nice play by the Cavaliers.
When you face a Cavalier team with 2 terrific passing 7-footers, you blitz at your own peril, don't you?
You absolutely do, and that's a great job by Darius Garland because he knew they were coming. They're going to double team Darius the rest of the night when he catches that basketball and he crosses half court. Jarrett's got to step into the middle. Evan's got to step into the middle. Catch, you turn, you become a basketball player, and you are looking to make a good pass to a teammate cutting to the basket. It's smart basketball.
Cunningham will continue. He's picked up by Sam Merrill. Works his way to the foul line into the lane. His floater was way off. Duran tips down it. The bounce, Cavs ball. That's a big stop right there.
That is a big stop. Good job by Jarrett Allen. Getting active down there. You see him scrambling around. Duran knocks it out. Good job by the Cavaliers.
The Cavs protect a 107-102 edge. 2:15 to go. Garland's poked up by Thompson. Garland finds Strus. Strus comes out of the corner. He tried to draw a foul. Thompson the other way. Cunningham for 3. Duran on the weak side. Ripped it away. Almost walked. Another 3. That's short. Hardaway couldn't find the range. He's buried 6 here this evening, but not when his Pistons needed it the most. Garland now. 100 seconds to go. He's pressured by Holland. Garland steps back. Oh! Knocks it down. A haymaker by Darius Garland gives the Cavaliers an 8-point lead.
It was a monster shot by Darius Garland. Now you just don't want to foul. You don't want to stop the clock and let them shoot the basketball.
Duran inside, he had it knocked away. Boy, Allen Mobley converts upon the big man. They make another huge defensive play to the Cavaliers. Garland has 10 of his 17 points here in this fourth quarter. He goes to work again. Garland working on Holland. Now Merrill. Strus for the jugular. And tips it out of bounds. Piston ball. Oh my.
Nice job here. Darius creates a little space, stepping away, hitting that big shot. Big shot. Then here's the defense coming back. You got J.A. Here comes Evan. Darius steps in there and digs that ball out. That's a great triumph of guys trying to get around that ball and stop it.
Now Kenny Atkinson will challenge the out-of-bounds call.
Cleveland will be challenged with out-of-bounds call.
I agree. I saw the same thing that Kenny Atkins did. I think the ball, I think it's Cavaliers' ball.
62 seconds remain. Allen's there, Duran's there.
Yeah.
I like it again. There have been some critical challenges and reviews throughout the course of the evening. Credit Kenny Atkinson. He has had the nice touch.
Yeah.
He won his first coach's challenge. From that view, I like his chances on his second.
Saw the same thing and thought that was Cavs' ball.
Jared Allen has made so many little plays throughout the course of the evening. Here's what remains before the All-Star break. We go to D.C. tonight after this ball game, square off against the Wizards on Friday night, then back home after Super Bowl Sunday. We get the Timberwolves at home on a Monday, and then off to Toronto to close out the pre-All-Star break schedule. So 3 left. Boy, it would be nice, as we mentioned, Brad, to grind this one out. This has been a whale of an effort by a Cavalier team that played a game just last night. Top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. It's an emotional, heavy game. The Cavs hit the road after the ball game, come in here to take on a Detroit team that was idle, lying in wait, hungry to beat the Cavs for the first time this season.
I'm gonna tell you,
the Cavs have represented themselves beautifully here today.
I don't know about the Cavs, but I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I need a day off tomorrow. It'll be rest and recovery for me.
Here comes Curtis Blair.
After review, the challenge will be successful. The ball last drove over Durant's hands. Cleveland's ball.
Kenny has done it again.
Great job of that Cavaliers staff. Those guys sitting here looking at those plays expeditiously and making a call. I mean, it takes a lot of guts.
You do not have a lot of time.
You don't have much time at all. So great job of all those coaches sitting back there looking at that information and getting it to the coach.
Cavs by 8. Allen hands off to Garland. Garland will take some air out of this basketball. Oh, brother, is Allen just really hammered one of the Pistons and Thompson. The Pistons quickly came over to have a word with Jared. Some heated words are exchanged. This is interesting. Allen came through and belted Thompson. Thompson hit the deck hard. A number of Thompson's teammates took umbrage. So now this is going to be sorted out and checked for a potential flagrant. Oh, boy.
And we're going to replay for possible flagrant.
56 seconds to go. So Allen got called for the personal. The question now is it upgraded to a flagrant?
I think Jerry got hit 2 plays before that. Saw him get kind of shimmied there, and I think he just went and set a good hard screen.
So we have had reviews throughout the evening. The question is, was this unnecessary? That's the key word. If deemed to be unnecessary, it would be a flagrant 1. Necessary and excessive, that's a flagrant 2. That carries with it an ejection.
But he didn't move when he set the screen. So
Beasley came over afterwards and gave Allen a shove. It didn't seem to be much, but sometimes the retaliatory party can pick up a technical in that spot. I don't think Beasley's going to get one here because that was stopped before it really escalated. The question is, did Jared Allen commit a flagrant foul? If he did, the Pistons will get 2 free throws and the ball back and get some life here with under a minute remaining in the 4th quarter. When all appeared nearly lost to the previous review, which gave the ball to the Cavaliers with a .02 to go.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
A lot of players still barking at each other and close to each other. And Tristan Thompson now is yelling at Jared Jack, a Piston assistant. Some security out there on the floor. The officials, two of them are over here reviewing. Brett Nansel's out there among the players who are yelling at each other. Tristan Thompson is getting hot. Now Donovan Mitchell is pulling Tristan Thompson back toward that Cavalier bench. Mike Garrity is out there. Former Cavs coach Luke Walton. JB's there in the mix. This has been a long review. Again, it's not just what happened in terms of the Allen foul, but they are also reviewing what happened afterwards. So there's the initial foul by Allen. There's the Beasley push that we mentioned just a moment ago. That actually could get you a technical foul. What Malik Beasley did there, he came back toward Jared Allen. This discussion continues. So does this review. So again, the question in terms of the Allen foul, if it was unnecessary, he'll get a flagrant one. Unnecessary and excessive, a flagrant two, which carries with it an ejection. Either one will get the Pistons 2 free throws and the ball back.
Like you
They're
said,
getting the ball
it was
anyway.
set a hard screen. I mean, no matter how you look at it, there's been much harder plays made during the night. There wasn't anything called. So
Allen awaits his fate. Let's see if any of the Pistons pick up technicals. The actions that took place after the initial foul was committed by Beasley was over there. Asar Thompson was as well. He took umbrage to the original foul. Curtis Blair now has a pen and paper. So apparently we're getting more than one foul here. He's keeping track. Is Curtis. Now he's talking to the PA announcer, who shortly will relay the news.
After review, we have a flagrant foul on Allen for the contact on Thompson. We also have a technical foul on Thompson. We also have a technical foul on Beasley. Cleveland will be shooting two. Thompson will be shooting two, and then will be Detroit's ball inside.
There you have it. It's a flagrant two on Jared Allen. So Allen's night is over. He heads back to the showers. The Pistons will get 2 free throws from the flagrant two, but we do have 2 technicals on 2 of the Pistons. Beasley picked up one, so did Asar Thompson. So Darius Garland first will shoot 2 free throws, 1 for each technical. He hits the first. So the free throws will balance out here. The Pistons will get the ball with 56 seconds remaining. Garland makes both. So the closest the Pistons will be with 56 seconds remaining is 8. Thompson now will get 2 free throws because of the flagrant foul by Jared Allen. Thompson is a career 60% free throw shooter. He has one more coming. JB is not pleased. So Thompson makes both. Cavs 112, Pistons 104, 56 seconds remaining. So Allen gets the flagrant two. He's gone. And off we go again. Cunningham tries to get loose. Mobley's there. He doesn't have anywhere to go. That's Cunningham. Back it goes to a teammate, Beasley. Beasley fires a 3. Garland was right there. Turn backs and misses. His follow is good. It's a 2-possession game with 41 seconds to go. Nia. See if Thompson fouls him. He won't yet. Niang takes timeout. The Cavs still have one more remaining.
Think about that flagrant two. And you think about the foul a few weeks ago, Shingun and Jarrett, where there was not even a foul call. That's just amazing. Amazing, the range.
33 seconds to go. How about Evan Mobley?
Yeah, bounce back in a big way and, shot the ball well from that three-point line tonight, as you can see, and just shot it incredible from everywhere. He's been very active and had his mind made up. He was going to bounce back from that poor shooting night last night. Did a great job.
And what that graphic does not show is Mobley's 4 big blocks on the defensive end. Cavaliers have held this Piston team south of 40% from the field. Nothing about tonight has been easy.
No, it's been a tough game, and I think the Cavs have very duress, a lot of duress and circumstance, and a lot of times you can just make a lot of mistakes and just come unraveled, and the Cavs just have not done that tonight. A lot of maturity.
There are still 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. The Pistons don't foul. The Cavs will gladly take this thing down around 20 or 19 seconds.
Absolutely.
Up by 6 points here. But let's see what JB and the Pistons elect to do here. Goal number 1, get this ball in bounds. There it is. Merrill, a good free throw shooter. And as expected, they tried to foul him, I think. Back it goes to Garland. Garland now is fouled. So the Cavs whittled even more clock away. 6 seconds elapsed before Thompson caught up to Garland. It looked like a couple of the Pistons were trying to foul Merrill, and they just didn't get a whistle. The Pistons have to do it again, as that was their first foul with under 2 minutes remaining. Again, the Cavs look to get it in right there to Niang. Niang, whoa! Oh my goodness, a jump ball's called. So Niang at 6'7" will jump with 6'10" Jalen Duren. Did he get fouled? George thought he did by Beasley grabbing at his arm and his back.
Got to keep chipping away at this time. Got to get this time off this clock.
Cavs are saying it was Beasley who tied up George, not Duren. Duren does win the tip.
Defend hard, don't foul.
6-point game. Cunningham, long range 3. Uh-oh. The 1 possession game. Cavs need to get it in here. Garland takes the inbound pass. He got fouled. 12 seconds to go. The 1 made Garland free throw will make this a 2-possession game once again. The Cavs now are out of timeouts. The Pistons do have 1 remaining. Cade Cunningham has played 37 long minutes. Again, remember, he twisted his ankle just a couple of minutes ago. 32 points, 9 assists, but he has had to work. 11 of 29. Garland has taken 2 free throws here this evening. He has 1 more coming.
Beasley's over talking to Darius there, giving him a lot of noise. That's a good looking stroke. Darius will make this one.
You see there, Beasley, not by accident, standing right in the middle
He is.
on that free throw line. Darius Garland. Got it. Cavs 113, Pistons 109. Garland has 13 points here in this 4th quarter. Sasser has to hurry. No fouls here for the Cavs. Off the Cunningham. Whoa.
Oh, 3 free throw shots.
And it is a foul. So Cunningham will have 3 free throws here. Cunningham tonight is a perfect 7 of 7 from the line. Now here you have to start thinking Cunningham might miss the 3rd one on purpose.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to. I mean, that's probably what he's going to do.
Remember, the Cavs are without one of the two best rebounders in Jared Allen. He has been ejected with a flagrant 2. So the Cavs have to be vigilant right here with 7 seconds to go. And George Niang is out here with Max Strus and Evan Mobley. Wow, they just switched.
Strus is Team Durant.
Strus going to have to put a body here on Thompson. Let's see what Cunningham does. He makes it. So now they look for the quick foul and got to hit another 3. Ball gets into Darius Garland. Garland up ahead to Strus. Strus couldn't hear a whistle as Garland got fouled in the backcourt with 6 seconds remaining. So now Garland will shoot 2 more free throws. The Pistons, with a timeout remaining, can advance the basketball. Beasley picks up the foul. So Garland has 2 more free throws. These ones come with 6 seconds to go. But regardless, Pistons will have a chance to draw something up. Garland hits his first. Cavs 114. Pistons 112. Make or miss, the Pistons likely will take a quick timeout and advance. Set up a play. Two critical free throws for Darius Garland. That makes it a 115-112 Cavalier lead with 6 seconds to go, and the Pistons do expend their final timeout.
Got to be smart here. You don't want to foul. You know there's a 3-point shot coming, so you don't want to foul. Get your hands up. Make them take a tough shot from deep. Don't foul. If they make a miraculous shot, you go into, it is what it is. Don't give them an option because it's going to be a bad shot that they get. So they're going to have to force something. They get lucky, they just get lucky.
Garland has 22 points here tonight. The Cavs have been led by Evan Mobley, and the supporting cast has been rock solid. Craig Porter has gone for a season high 16 points. He has been ultra efficient tonight. Max Strus 15, Ty Jerome 13. And the Cavs need one more stop to get out of Detroit with a victory.
I think you defend before the ball comes in very aggressively. You get a foul that way, that's part of the basketball game.
So both teams now are out of timeout. The Cavs break the huddle with a 5-some of Mobley, Niang, Merrill, Strus, and Garland.
Really defend hard here. Be aggressive. Knock people around if you have to. Knock people off of positions. But when that ball comes in, you don't touch anyone.
Malik Beasley will be the trigger man. Cunningham. A foul was called. Will it be a shooting foul? The question. Oh my goodness, they're going to give him a shooting foul. The Cavs were trying to get a foul before the shot was taken. And they didn't get it. Curtis Blair says it's a shooting foul. The question is, was the head and shoulders of Cunningham moving in an upwards direction? When the foul was committed, did the Cavs get him first? It's hard to tell by that replay. Cunningham gets the first. He's a perfect 11 of 11 from the line tonight.
I've seen 2 replays. I didn't see him touch it.
Let's go overtime.
Get another look here. The first 2, I didn't even see him touch it. I hit him on the arm right there. He went up through his hand and hit Evans' hand, it looked like.
Cunningham for the tie.
Oh!
The Cavs are out of timeout. They need to go 94 feet. Man, back to Garland. Darius Garland over the timeline. Garland for the win. Darius with the dagger has finished the Pistons here tonight.
three.
Darius Garland in dramatic fashion. He roared over midcourt. He was in traffic. Garland
We're going to replay for the interference score.
with the haymaker. And the Cavaliers have won it by the final of 118, 115.
After review, it will be a successful three-point basket.
Just unbelievable. Garland among three of the Pistons from the logo. Good night. DG for three, baby. Wow.
Next
Fantastic.
game,
Fantastic.
Suns and OKC.
An unreal
See
finish here in Detroit. The Pistons came all the way back. They were down by 8 with under a minute remaining. Systematically got their way back into the ball game. But Darius Garland with the capper, with the finish, with the shot for the ages. And to the studio we go. The Cavaliers win it in Detroit.